Vai na pica, safada sem vergonha. Vai sentando na pica, doida de maconha. Presta atenção que o bagulho é doidão. Trava essa puta, quicando safada. Senta malvada, quica malvada. Trava na ponta da pica e não para. Senta malvada, quica malvada. Trava na ponta da pica e não para. Senta malvada, quica malvada. Trava na ponta da pica e não para. Ai, senta no meu palhaço. Vai senta no palhação. Vai, senta no meu palhaço. Vai senta no palhação.
Naquele pique, só couro brabo. Me chamam de proibido porque eu vicio rápido. Combinação perfeita, sexo, cerveja e maconha. A novinha viciou, tá tudo curtindo a onda. Naquele pique, só couro brabo. Me chamam de proibido porque eu vicio rápido. Combinação perfeita, sexo, cerveja e maconha. A novinha viciou, tá tudo curtindo a onda.
Só socadinha, você tá dando vinho. Só socadinha, você tá dando. Só socadinha, você tá dando vinho. Só socadinha, você tá dando. Só socadinha, você tá dando vinho. Só socadinha, você tá dando.
Esse é o DJ Holanda, tá lançando a nova moda.
É o DJ Holanda, imã de piranha.
Welcome to another episode of CONtheories of Conspiracies Friday. This time we're going mask off. Okay, we're going after the Big C Church. If that pisses you off, then you should join the panel if you think about it. This is a thing, last minute thing, something that's been on my mind. Okay, we're talking about the Roman Catholics. We're talking about the Eastern Orthodox. We're talking about, dare I say, the Protestants themselves. Okay, a lot of people have done a lot of bad stuff. Is this keeping people from God? I think in some ways, yes, possibly, maybe. We'll find out. We'll go through. We'll get into it. Don't try to get it out of me so quickly. Okay, let me edge a little bit. Okay, we'll get there eventually. If you want to join and talk about this, you can click the link that's pinned at the top of the chat. It's also in the description if you think about it. And as always, you must. Good to see you, StreamYard. Good to see you, myself. Good to see you, Lobster. Good to see you, Sarcastic Saint. Good to see you, Agrilla Polis. Good to see you, Brandon. Good to see you, Testicular Johnson. And good to see you, Kokomo. We got Big Soda in the back. How's it going, Big Soda? I put the soda in palingenetic hypernational. I don't think soda is in that word. I don't think soda's in that phrase.
It is. Look after the hyper.
I still don't see it.
Oh, you're our face blind.
Possibly. So, Big Soda, you know what? I'll let you lead us off on this. Just so if anyone gets mad, I would just kind of want them to be mad at you. So, can you lead us off on this? This was your idea, after all. So, go ahead.
So, we are going to defame the Catholic Church because we are tired of their nonsense. They've been leading us astray for 1,000 years almost, and we're tired of them killing Protestants, even though Protestants are pretty deadly as well. But we're going to focus on the Catholics tonight.
We are mainly going to, because Big Soda he's a little scared. He's a little scared of going after the Ortho Bros. He doesn't want the smoke. I understand that. Okay, I'm fine going after everybody. Okay, that's my stance, and that's what Big Soda was saying. Horrific stuff about the Eastern Orthodox Church. He was calling out specific names of Ortho Bros, well beloved people in our very community. But I'm not a leaker, so I'm not going to say any of that or whatever. But I understand Big Soda wants to be a little more mild right now, which is, horrific. Yeah, the shit he was saying about you, Voltaire, your family, your ancestors, it was just awful. It was just frankly, it was just untoward. It was, I can't think of a different word. It was untoward.
Emmett, I was going
Patrick
after
Emmett, Andrew Wilson,
AVG,
Speakeasy, AVG. Fucking
Wait, I thought
Steelborn.
Speakeasy was on our side. I thought he's a Protestant.
I thought so too. No, bro is a fucking ortho, but one of those like ortho inquirers where you never get catechized. You spend your whole life not getting catechized, which is, by the way, the vast majority of ortho bros. But that's fine. Everyone's on their personal journey.
It's like saying you're an Amazon member, but you only surviving off like 7-day trials and shit like that.
Right? Yeah, it's the same thing. It's like the half send in all these areas. It's like I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the half send. Okay, but at least they're not killing us. That's usually the Roman Catholics historically. How much to play that short? I sent on Discord. Usually $5, but Alex, I'll do you one better. I'll play it for fucking free. I'll play it for free. What'd you fucking send me?
And if it's not good,
this is
you
not
gotta
a,
pay
wait.
for
This is
it.
not a short. This is a 4-minute video. Okay, I changed my mind. I don't know about free. I mean, it's not really a short if it's a 4-minute video. You know, it's not really a short. I mean, I don't know.
An 80-minute video on you.
Yes, it's like a 1.5 hour video. He's like, how much for this short? For the 60-second short. But you know what? We love Alex. Fine. We'll start with this. The guys don't understand the trolley problem. If it's good, Alex, you owe me nothing. If it's shitty, you owe me mucho dinero. Okay. As Emmett's people would say, I think. Oh, I have to remove the. Oh, okay. Well, okay. There we go. Well, there we go. Fine. Yeah, well, guess what, Alex? I have seen it, so not playing. Just kidding. Play the video if you haven't seen it. Thank you, Alex, for the $10. I have not seen this video. It is not a short, but you know, Alex with the big 10. We do it for you.
Hey, yeah. Impressive.
And then we berate you after, to be very clear, and we still might.
Young man, huh?
Impressive. That was really great.
Oh, great. Okay. Thank you, guys. I appreciate the opportunity.
Oh, Chris, one moment.
Yeah, there's one thing that we like to do with the new hires, just to, as a fun little experiment, hypothetical.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Have you heard of the trolley problem?
Right. Oh, I know. I'm not familiar with that.
Well, there's a train barreling down the train tracks.
There's 5 people tied up on the tracks in front of the train, and it's going to hit them unless
you press a switch to divert the train to another track to kill one person.
Oh.
So, what would you do?
Of those two choices, neither.
Those are the choices.
Yeah, those are the choices. Yeah.
I don't think I should play this game.
It's a fun game.
Purely hypothetical.
Yeah, it's just an exercise.
No wrong answers here.
It's just hypothetical.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll play.
What would you do?
In this hypothetical situation, I'm positioned directly in front of the track switcher.
Yeah.
Wonderful. The train. How many people are on it?
It doesn't matter.
What? Why?
It's irrelevant.
Isn't it though?
What? I'm not following.
How many people are on the train?
That's not really part of the exercise we're trying here.
Yeah, I think you're overthinking it.
It's not that complicated.
How many people are on the train? It's a simple question.
Yes, it's a commuter train.
Yeah, it's full.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Train is
Yeah,
commuter.
it's full. Sure.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
Well, with this newfound information, my path is clear. My path has been illuminated. It is obvious what I must do.
So what are you going to do, man?
I do nothing. Those 5 people die.
Yeah, so what do you pick?
What next?
What are you talking about?
That one survivor, the lone survivor. He knows what I've done. He's seen it. And I'm supposed to just let him walk away. I don't think so.
Hold on.
Option C is I wait for the perfect moment.
Hey.
When half the train has passed me by. Then and only then.
Hey.
I pull the switch. And you know what that does, don't you? Train instantly taking care of all of our tied up problems. People, excuse me. Then I need to check the wreckage for any of those who potentially slip by.
Why the
Serbia.
bastards too?
Why the bastards? Well, trains have windows.
His family's on that train.
And you can see through windows. And then, after ensuring there are no loose ends to tie up, I will take my exit just prior to emergency services arriving. Efficient, right? Equality in death, as it were. Problem solved. Yeah.
I think we're all set.
We're good, man.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Talk about thinking outside the box.
I was thinking the same
Wow.
thing. That guy is a problem solver.
Let's keep going.
He
places.
is a problem solver.
I mean, the cojones on that guy to flip it around.
A new
Let's-
route.
Let's get an offer out to him. Let's get an offer out.
Oh, oh, okay. Of course. You're gonna fucking kill us.
Way that they're
I appreciate it, Alex. I do, yeah. A little Zerka coded, a bit Zerka coded. No shame on you, Zerka. I was too locked in. Now I can't. Alex, you derailed me, in not in a trolley sense, but in real time, you derailed me. We were cooking something up, but now I can't remember what we're cooking. Something with
It wasn't spirit cooking. I don't think.
I wish it was. I wish it was. So, okay, where do we begin? Where to begin this journey, Big Soda?
This is a
That
tough
you
one.
came up with, by the way. This is your idea, so you have to have like a whole bunch of stuff planned for us to talk about.
Tell me the prompt again, just so I know which angle to take it in.
Basically, at the Big C Church, you can take that however you want, whatever you feel safe doing, is keeping people from God. That's kind of the main idea. So historically, right, this is the kind of the framework, right? Historically, you have a lot of Roman Catholics, you have a lot of other people. At some point, the damn Protestants, right? As me and Big Soda were talking in Discord, but it's all kind of the same spirit. You have people killing other Christians and other religions for their claims to mysticism. We have the Romans under the control of the Catholics stamping out the Eleusinian mysteries. We have the Protestants, not the Catholics, the Protestants, doing the Salem witch trials. We have the people torturing in horrific ways in the Catholic Church when they smell a heresy that for most of us, we wouldn't even probably bat an eyelash at today. There seems to be a constant, I'm not trying to be like a steel man, but there is like a constant effort for the church to snuff out certain like aspects of like mysticism and like experiential contact with the divine.
But
that's kind of my thesis.
But you wouldn't say it's every time. So like they have their approved mysticism and like, I guess, alteration to, I guess, just being a Christian. It's just you have to be on the approved list or you can't get in.
Yeah, it has to be like sanctioned. Oh shit. I Uber Eats wine to my I'm not gonna lie to you. I Uber Eats wine and they're calling me. So Big Soda,
You handle it. Don't worry. I'll take over from here. So I guess the best way to start this prompt would probably to be, I guess, examples of this happening. Confluence gave the Salem witch trials, which don't really push back the Catholics. So we won't focus on that to begin with. We'll focus mainly on the more shittier things the Catholics have done. So the first thing I'll probably say is a great example of this would be the Bible translation. So Catholics have a notorious history for snuffing out anybody who changes the Bible. It's been something that's been a problem in England. It was a problem in Germany. It was a problem in probably a couple other places that I can't think of off the top of my head. But it seems like with these alternate translations, they're so worried about the changing of the truth that they established that they're willing to put to death most of the people who translated the Bible. Now, a lot of this dates back to probably 1400s.
I got something to say here, all right? Dune predicted the future, okay? So, real quick, the Bene Gesserit. They're a bunch of fuzzy, funny hat-wearing people that talk a little weird, that control the world from behind the scenes, okay? Let's just say, we know who that is. Yeah. And you got your army of barbaric, hyper-religious zealots living out in the middle of the desert that are just battle hungry and feel like their land's been taken from them despite not having any, legal claim to it. And then you got your civilized, different nation states that are practicing different versions of law, order, and human rights that maybe they violate in private or in secret. But generally, the reason they have to do them in private and secret is because they would be frowned upon if done in the public, meaning there's order, standards, rules, and such. And the funny hat people that speak funny and have magical, mystical powers, and worship, Moloch, they they are using the people out in the desert with the turbans on their head yelling about their god and being all crazy religious nutcases into invading the home worlds of the civilized nation states.
Interesting. This sounds a lot like real life.
Yeah. It's called Great Dune Placement Theory.
Ooh. It's probably also a little Catholic church coded because Confluence wants this to desperately be about the Catholics.
Well, I could say these Western civilized nations are the Christians in that, like the House Atreides, and there's some bad ones, like you got your Ortho Bros, which are the Arcadans, the bad guys, the bald ones. They that's your Ortho Bros, but they're all generally Christians, so like they all kind of have their civilization, their advanced technology, and don't have to scrounge for water in the desert by drinking people.
Well, I guess my only pushback to that would be probably then who would the Catholics be? Because the Catholics are the ones who were actually fucking putting sword to necks. They were the ones that were very okay with committing violence in the sake of their religion.
Yeah, I don't know. I think, both the two houses that are fighting in the first movie, they're both like warrior races. One's just like a righteous warrior race. So maybe, Atreides would be, like the Catholics because they're still warriors, but they do it in a civilized manner. And then the Arcadans would maybe be the communists.
Okay, that checks out. There's probably some savages amongst the communists.
No, they're civilized and they have order, but they're just, a totalitarian dictatorship run by an evil person that has no problem killing tons of his own people. So.
Yeah, that does sound like communists.
Yeah, exactly. So, it is what it is, man. I'm just over here spitting the fucking Dune replacement theory, okay? Wait.
I need to go watch Dune or at least read it, but I'm illiterate, so it'd probably be easier to read it.
I ain't reading that shit. If anybody reads past 2015, you're a retard, is what I say. You got audio books that you could put in 2.5 speed and listen to it faster than any of you retards could probably read out there in the audience. And then, on top of that, you got things like this.
I am muted.
Oh.
The last thing I heard was Dune will not replace us. Dune will not replace us, which I agree with that. They ain't going to. I don't know what was said beyond that. Okay, I had to get my Uber Eats wine. It happened. Okay. And then I had to take off my sunglasses because I don't want to answer the door like some freak with sunglasses on, but then I can't see at all. So, and then this is the problem I have when I don't need to really say this, but I'm saying it anyway. When I take off my glasses, I can't see. Everything's fuzzy. So I just stare at people in their direction. I stare at their eyes, but I don't know where they're looking. So then I become, I think, omni-autistic because I just don't realize I'm staring because for me, it's all fuzz, but I'm thinking from their point of view, they're just thinking I'm just fucking staring them down like a psychopath, but I'm just seeing a fucking blur. So it's not weird on my end. It's probably very weird on their end. Anyway, that's what happened.
What do you guys think about doing replacement theory? Am I onto something here? Is it about the Ben Gesserits? There's probably
the Bene Gesserit?
The Benny Jewowitz.
Okay.
The Benny Leibowitz.
Okay, I got can I ask a quick question?
What?
Yeah.
How does
Absolutely,
the microphone
Alex.
sound?
How does what, Kirk?
Say more.
How does the microphone sound?
Worse than usual, but not horrible.
You kind of sound like you're in a can. It's all
Not
right.
good.
Yeah, you kind of sound like you're in a can.
What about this one? How does it sound?
Now you sound like you're taking in a can.
That sounds like the exact same.
Not good.
Really?
Alex, I think it's fine. I don't know.
Serviceable. It's just worse than how Alex usually sounds, but it's like it's
normally
fine.
you have a very
worse than how I usually sound
terrible.
on.
That's a little better.
Oh, that sounds better now. Yeah.
Okay, it was okay because it was writing audio from one, and then
now it
okay.
sounds different in a
That's
different way.
good.
It sounds bad in a different way. You sound like staticky a little.
Wait, say something, Alex?
Doing something.
Can you hear me now? Testing, 1, 2, 3.
That's
fucking fan blowing at me. Yeah. Okay.
That's
I
pretty.
think it sounds fine.
Okay. Good. Well, better than my earbuds, right?
You're gonna have to do this offline, but yeah, generally you might have a little bit of work to do, but it's acceptable. It's tolerable right now.
Alex, what's your favorite
Thank
color?
You. Admiral Blue. You?
Oh, I'm not going to say my favorite color, but thank you.
Okay.
You coward. You scoundrel.
It's fine. I don't care.
I mean, that's a good color. Like, I feel like if I say my favorite color, it's just not as
Everyone's
good
gonna laugh,
as Admiral
yeah.
Blue.
I get that. That's gotta
My
be
favorite
rough.
color is indigo. I know everyone is craving to know, but it's indigo. Okay.
Wow, thank you, Confluence.
Are you indigo or indigon?
Indigoing. Okay.
Indigoing. Damn.
My favorite color is black because nothing matters.
I just want to
It's a fucking shade.
Just
That's
want
a
to
fucking
paint it
shade.
black.
I wish I had
Life is
saved that
agony.
title clip saying "Life is Pain," but I can't remember what fucking stream it's on now. So many things I have to make into emotes. Damn it.
Yeah, like mine.
Yes, like yours. Yeah, that's the one I actually do have to do. That's top priority. You know, I'm trying to bait all these like freaking ortho bros on panel, and then I get Alex.
They're pansies.
I don't know. Theist light, for lack of a better word. Keelan, a Muslim atheist, for lack of a better word. Tyler, liberal cuck, for lack of a better word, and then Big Soda, a dirty Protestant.
There's not much of a better word for that, you wasp.
Oh, I
How
love
dare
it.
you.
I love it.
Well, I came on because I heard that this was a panel about Dune.
Definitely not.
Yeah, I
This is
want
not
to
a
know what
panel
you think of
about
my
Dune.
theory. Tell me about my theory. Am I right?
Well, I didn't hear all of it, but I've only read the first book, so I don't know that much.
Poser. Absolute
God.
poser.
Well, is it because
Sam.
you read the book before 2015, which would be the cutoff for ever reading a book again?
Oh, shit. Actually, I'm a small C conservative. I've never read a book in my life.
Good, because books are inefficient and antiquated. You need to get on audiobooks, dog. And then even Blinkist, if you're like a real Chad about it. You want to get through like 6 books in a day? Blinkist, dog.
That
You
sounds
want to
like
trick
you're
yourself
not
into
really.
thinking that you've got through a book? Yeah, Blinkist. You want to like
You're reading
lie
a
to
book
everyone
report.
else, including yourself, that you've read any book ever? Yeah, Blinkist. I
I'm
agree
not
with you.
lying. I'm bragging about it right now. It's like reading a book report. You get all the juicy bits from the book
Yeah,
without
so
having to
that's
read
what
all
I'm
the
saying.
plot.
Yeah, you're lying. Yeah, so you're not reading a book.
What's
Okay,
it called? When
Tyler,
they do that
that's
to an
not the
anime
point.
and
That's
and
not the
cut
point
out all
of
the
a
filler?
fiction book. Like a
OVA?
fictional book is not meant to just be like, oh, this is what the plot is.
Okay, I don't do that with fiction books. It's only nonfiction on Blinkist, I should say.
Well,
as
you're
well.
telling
It's
me
like-
to. So
it's
I was
like
talking about
Wealth
Dune.
of Nations and
Yeah, I was like,
audiobooks,
Dune.
dog.
No, audiobooks.
Oh, it's
Kill
Fugoi.
me.
Hello.
I
I gotta
can't.
go.
do
Jesus,
audiobooks.
Jesus sent me. Jesus sent me with a message. He
What's
says,
Joy, can you explain what gravity is to us?
what?
Yeah,
What
do
is
you
that?
remember from the previous
Hey,
stream?
my
How much of it is
message
stuff?
from
Couldn't
Jesus.
explain that to you off the dome.
My message from Jesus. He says his Christians, his Roman Christians, are the best, and they're right. Everybody else is wrong.
I don't really like Roman Christians. I like my Christians to be very like stable and in the same place.
I meant Roman.
Those are good Christians.
I meant Roman Catholics.
Oh, roaming. I get it. I get it.
Yeah, well, same thing with my Roman Catholics. I like, stationary Catholics.
Let's talk about a real religion. Do any of you follow the guidance of grace?
So we can change the topic then. Back to Dune.
Why did he?
What is
How,
this spice?
his face just mirrored. Am I high? What the hell?
Oh, Futon does that sometimes. Yeah,
I don't
he's
like
left
to look
and right
off
coded.
screen. I don't like to look off screen, so
Yeah,
whenever
that's why
I'm
he's just looking
somewhere-
to the abyss.
And I can
Oh my
also say
God.
no. I can also say no.
This is so dumb.
It's
I could
Mara.
say yes,
Mara,
Hello.
you should join the panel if you don't like say the usual stuff, but you should
Wow,
join the panel
so
and
did
talk
you.
about what we're talking about.
So why won't you take Marilyn as she is? Why do you have to control her?
Because she's crazy. Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
because
muted.
she's a bit of a loose cannon, if you think about it.
Mora is awesome. Absolutely
And
awesome.
you want a loose cannon to be more of a tight cannon. Like, well, that sounds weird, but okay, yeah, forget that. You want to be in control of a loose cannon, I suppose. Because if it's a loose cannon, it's just like shooting in all directions, presumably, if I'm understanding the metaphor correct. Y'all are insane cucks. Yeah, well, come on, panel, and say that to my face, Mara. You don't have the freaking ovaries.
Hold on.
You don't have the ovaries.
She has moments of lucidity where she's like a different person.
I think that's fair to say.
Yeah, sometimes we get calm Mara, and sometimes we get Juiceberg Mara. And we love both Maras, but one of them we have to control a little more than the other Mara. And that's
I
just
haven't
like-
seen
that's
Calm
boots
Mara
on
in
the
a
ground.
while. I've only seen Spurg Mara for quite a bit.
Calm
Used to be
Mara
a
was
better
here
balance.
a little bit, like a few, not a few days, a
Yeah.
week or two ago.
Brandon's
be a
asking a question in chat. If he wants to talk to me, he can come on panel. Like, stop fucking with his bullshit.
Yeah, Brandon. Look
Yeah,
at this
Brandon,
pussy ass
mock ass bitch, mock
Just like
ass.
chirping from the chat, chirping from the sidelines.
Bird
Being a
ass.
freaking Let's Chief. What the hell? That's
You over there
crazy.
chirping, bird ass. Come up here, mock ass.
Guys, did the Roman Empire turn into the Holy Roman Empire?
Yes.
Yeah, and it eventually ends up as Romania, which still exists today. Come on, everyone knows this.
It turned
Andrew
into
Tate
Romania.
was the next Caesar.
Rome like split into like the East and West, and I think the East became the Holy Roman Empire. I think, and the West Rome, I think, still existed for a time, and it stopped, and the Holy Roman Empire kept going.
I thought
It's very
that
distinct
split.
from Rome.
I
Didn't
thought
they build a
East
wall?
turned into Byzantium.
So they would have called
Well,
themselves
Ivan.
Romans. They would have called themselves Romans. We call them the Byzantine Empire, but they would have called themselves Romans.
I'm not sure. I think they call themselves that.
There must be something in the water. They're always fighting.
Let me ask Google.
Yeah, yeah. Ask
Was
Gemini.
the Byzantine Empire?
I'm pretty sure the West Roman Empire is like the OG, and the East is the cucks that became the Holy Roman Empire. I think.
Would the Byzantines
it
have called
was.
themselves Byzantines or Romans?
People of the Byzantine Empire referred to themselves as Romans, not Byzantines. They used the term Romaioi, which means Romans.
Oh damn!
Fuck
Well, that
out
came
of
from
here!
Gemini, so grain of salt.
Why did you and Gemini get a room? Tabernacle.
Wow.
Okay, Big Soda, look it up, and if it's right, I will not watch that trailer you sent me ever.
You still haven't watched the trailer he sent you? That's actually
it's
crazy.
You're not
That's
blackmailing
actually
me
crazy.
into watching the trailer. You didn't watch it the first time I sent you. I gave up on it. You broke my heart, Keelan.
That is crazy.
You,
That's
you
like the
sent me
Kurt
that
Frog
Minnesota
incident.
nonsense about some guy getting shot on a bike, and I watched it at least 3 times. as
I
a
sent you
favorite
something.
YouTuber.
I sent you something I thought you would be interested in.
I didn't give a fuck about a black guy dying to police officers.
I know you didn't, but I know what you cared about was trying to figure out if someone should get in trouble or not.
I wanted to create conversation with you, Keelan. So I watched it to create conversation with
Wow. Learn how friendship works, Keelan. Crazy times.
That's just not true.
you. That's
And
exactly true, Keelan. I don't
It
give a
sounds like you didn't watch the trailer. That's what I'm hearing. Okay.
we are not friends.
He broke my heart when he said
You and
when he
Big
said he
Soda
didn't
are
watch
not
it.
friends?
I'm not friends with anyone on this. I wouldn't call anyone on this panel who's ever joined, except for the people I brought on that like know me in real life. I wouldn't call anyone my friend.
That's crazy.
See, I said you had violence in your heart, Keelan, and now I can see it. I can see it clearly. I would call everyone on this panel right now a friend.
I just have a higher bar for what makes a friend, and it's like, would I invite you to anything? Probably not, because you all live way too far away.
I'm sorry, Keelan. You said I fucking cucked you, Keelan, because I said we were in some like Marxist thing, and I said if I showed up to your house, I had no place to stay. Could I crash on your couch? You said yes. You said yes. So don't even at me like that.
Okay, Kirk. Okay, Kirk.
You told me when you came to
what
Texas
did
that you wanted to meet up.
Yeah. Okay, Kirk's. What did I just say?
I wasn't listening.
I don't consider any of you friends.
You're not my friend, so I'm not.
I wouldn't invite you to anything.
Bicycle and a
I wouldn't
black guy
invite you to
dying, I'm not
anything
sure.
because you all live very far away. So Tyler's like, well, you said when you're in Texas.
Aren't you visiting some freaking bitch in Belgium? She lives pretty far away and you're flying to her. Is that a friend, or is it only a friend once you meet up?
Friend has a proximity criteria now. If you get too far away, you're not friends anymore.
Yeah, apparently.
The Belgian is a romantic interest.
Okay, is it? Would you say you're friends with this Belgian woman who you've never met?
He's gonna take a Belgian dip.
You don't put those sorts of labels on things like that.
Oh, I fucking got you. Yeah, you text her right now. Say we're not friends. Text her that.
Oh, this fucking
No
asshole
follow-up at
sarcastic
all.
saint. I do not drink milk with a straw, and I do not eat cheese with a fucking toothpick. Oh my god.
I would defend you if we were friends.
I eat cheese right from the fucking brick. You don't even
trust
know.
this Keelan guy. Maybe he
Right from the
does.
brick? That's crazy. You shouldn't eat it right from the brick.
I
It's
thought I
Mara.
knew.
Hey, Mara. See, Mara's my friend, okay?
Yeah, well,
What are
she
y'all
did something.
talking
She did
about?
something, so we can't be friends. I told
We're
her.
talking about how awesome you are.
What did I do?
You're just awesome.
know.
Just being you.
No, Marilyn. You know.
Nobody juice burgs like you do,
Keelan,
Marilyn.
Keelan just holds grudges
Hell yeah.
so hard.
Well, that's
It's
true.
crazy.
Nobody does. It's
Marilyn
very
says a couple of racist things. One or two or three or four or 5 or 6 times.
I didn't
and
even
Keelan
call
just like
you.
can't let it go.
I
He
didn't
can't
call
let it go.
Keelan. I didn't even call Keelan the
You're right,
racist
you
word. I
called
called somebody
Soda. You
else
called-
a racist.
Yeah, you called Big Soda
That's
that
not
word.
the point. That's not the point.
And I didn't even know
It's a
it was
fair
Big
point.
Soda. You're not even that. You're not even black.
Yeah, she's using it as ignorant, guys. It's about context and definition.
Exactly. It's ignorant.
Marilyn,
That's
Tyler
the real
is
definition.
memeing. Tyler's trolling you.
You know that's the way I meant it anyway.
I am.
No, you know that's the way I meant it. If I'm going to call you that, I think you're an ignorant a-hole.
Marilyn, I'm God, and I'm
I don't care
disputing
what
this.
color you are. I don't care what color you are.
According to you,
Marilyn,
I'm God.
You're not so dense that like you don't understand the context of words.
No, I think you idolize words over people and say, I'm going to condemn you rather than love you because of the words that are coming out of your mouth, rather than knowing someone's heart and their intentions for you. Like, I don't want to hurt
Marilyn,
you.
do you
I
love
don't wanna-
avarice?
I don't want to hurt
This
you.
is
I don't
what
want
I
to
need, Marilyn. Thank you
offend
for joining. This
You
is what
love
I
the
needed.
Jews?
I'm feeling good now.
Yeah, Marilyn, how do you react when
Marilyn, thank
Avarice
you.
calls you all of those names?
Yeah, why are you so mean about the Jews? Why don't you love them?
Avarice is ignorant and he hates himself and he has serious PTSD and mental issues. So you can't really blame Avarice as much as you want to blame Avarice because he's like insane. Not all due to him. So
Oh, the pot calling the kettle black.
See,
What did I
Marilyn,
do?
if you just
It's not a
went
bad
all in on
argument.
it,
He does have
if
some
you just went
issues from
all in on it and just went into dialectical materialism and communism, like you'd be fine.
I just don't understand how you could compare me, because I'm not out here looking to fight y'all, looking to look into your personal lives, looking to call you bitch and a whore, slut, like just out of nowhere for no reason, just because you're there and cussing you out. Like that is not my MO.
Marilyn, you do it. You do it when you get frustrated.
I do it when I get mad, only because you've already started on
you
me,
did it to-
and now
you
you're
did it
going
to-
to catch these hands and feet.
You did it to Big Soda when he wasn't trying to be mean to you.
No,
he was just asking questions.
He was being very what is the word I'm looking for? No, it was not nonchalant at all.
Chill.
Not at all. You tried me.
Your position.
You passive aggressive. You tried me.
Himself.
You tried me. You tried me, and I didn't even you didn't like my response. You didn't like my response. So you trying me. And then we got into it. And then we got into it.
With avarice, though, didn't you just use his personal life to disregard his point? Like he made the point, he makes points against you, and you're saying I'm going to disregard those because I have information about him as a person, and I think that he's not a good judge.
Who?
Everest. You said he doesn't have agency over his words because he has emotional issues from going to war. So you just used his personal life against him to disregard his point.
It's not disregarding his points. You think what he's saying about me is true? I think it would be better to excuse him rather than think he's really malicious at heart.
I don't know.
I didn't
You know, Everest had a new show today, by the way. He had a new show.
I know. I missed it. I know.
Wait, it sounds
I
like
wanted
you.
to see it.
It sounds like you kind of like Everest then. It sounds like you kind of like him.
I'm going to use Avarice's new show to torture my enemies. I'm going to chain them to a chair, keep their eyes open with toothpicks, and make them watch it.
I saw it. Jake has good camera presence. Jake has very good camera presence.
And it was absolutely terrible. Like, it was like, if you have ADHD, you'd love this shit.
How long is it? I'm tempted to kind of look at it a bit.
Oh God, no! Please.
Actually, could we? Is everyone fine with this? Could we go over a little bit of the Avarice show?
Let's do it. Bring it up.
God, no.
Let's judge the first episode.
Yeah, me too.
Gonna copyright.
I got stuff to do. I'll be back.
You just said
maybe.
that you missed the show and you felt bad. Then as soon as we're like, let's play it, you're like, fuck that shit. I'm out of here.
What the fuck?
Okay, I'll stay. Shit.
Yeah, you fucking better.
Oh,
why doesn't it show up on my? I'm subscribed to. I hate YouTube. I hate YouTube so much right now.
It's in the Discord under self promo.
Con, I have a better video for you. It's somebody scraping their nails on a chalkboard. Let's watch that instead.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen it. It could be great, or it could be the ADHD. But see, Keelan, we have to understand about Keelan is he's a good guy, even though we're not friends. But he has a horrible taste in media, as we've learned from his thoughts on obsession.
I have the best
he
taste
doesn't
in media
understand.
on this panel.
He doesn't understand media. He doesn't understand movies. He watches goy slop. He engages in goy slop. So I can't trust his point of view on this.
I don't trust his judge of character. He just has bad ability to pick friends, obviously, because I'm not one.
I
so.
agree. Yeah, I agree.
What are
I
you
agree with you,
even
Tyler.
He spends too much time working out.
What?
Look at the guy.
What, are you jerking off
Keelan
to him or
wishes
something?
he spent too much time working out. Okay, as do I.
No, look at me. I'm ripped.
Average debater. I told you that in confidence.
Where is it, Keelan? Sorry.
Average debate enjoyer.
Self promo. Elderline posted it. I think.
Average debater.
No,
Resident Evil
it was Emmett.
4?
Emmett.
No,
Emmett
that's
posted it. Emmett posted it. Sorry.
Emmett.
Oh,
Oh, the Avarice show. There we go. Okay.
There's another
I
tool.
like how Emmett effectively uses the everyone tag as if I'm not retarded enough to shut that off besides mods, but that's fine, Emmett. You keep doing you. Okay, anyway.
I unfriend people on Facebook who to at followers or at everyone. Fuck off.
That's awesome.
Yeah, look,
But you can change that in your settings.
I add everyone, and Big Soda can add everyone. To Sticker Johnson, the mods, everyone else that does it, they still do it sometimes. I still see that, and I just laugh to myself, okay? Because I know it doesn't inform anyone. It's shut off for non-mods, okay? You can't spam my server like that. It doesn't work. It's not going to work. Okay.
I'm talking about Facebook.
I shouldn't be. Dang it!
You shouldn't be what? You shouldn't be what, Mara?
My son's wanting to tell me a story, and I'm like, I shouldn't even be on here right now. I got other shit to do.
Get your sons to watch the Avarice Show, Marilyn.
No, do not do that.
Definitely leaving.
Go hang out
This
with your
is a
kids.
family.
I'm sorry, I guilt tripped you.
I'll be back.
Is a family
This
friendly
is weird.
show,
No,
Shirley.
no.
I'm sure we're about to watch something that's super family friendly. You're chasing Marilyn away. That's
Come on,
crazy.
Decency. Have a little decency.
What do
I'm
you
going to
call
tell
it?
Avarice that you said his show isn't family friendly. Okay, I'm going to tell him that.
Avarice on the internet is not
Oh,
family friendly.
no.
Neither is Jake. Jake openly says the N-word on fucking stream all the time. So
Who the fuck is Jake?
Jake Farr?
Who the Milo guy?
That's the show. That's the show that they did a show together. I thought this was it. Or is this just Avarice alone?
I haven't watched it. I don't know. You tell me. I don't freaking know.
This is some interdimensional cable BS that you're about to show us.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that sounds
dimensional
fun.
cable is pretty good.
All right, let's rip that Band-Aid off.
Good.
Yeah, Big Soda, you would like a clip show, and so would you.
God.
Okay, well let's do it. We'll do it live. The Average Show, episode 1.
Oh, it's the Tom Green show fucking thing again.
Show because it is my show.
Wait, was that? Wait, I gotta go back. Was that my pro? Am I crazy?
It's not the Rice Act show.
Oh, it's not. I just saw Grace and Ben Thorpe and Avarice, and
It's my favorite show.
terrible times. I'm not even in the intro. Disgusting. Fuck this. Voice law.
Maybe that's just because it was your show, but it's not your show. It's the Average Show.
Now, am I mistaken? Rob has a similar intro to this.
I don't know. I have not. Rob Knorr is your favorite debater, as you've said, Big Soda, which is an opinion that one could have. But yeah, so I don't watch enough Rob Knorr to know his intro. But I think they get their intros from the same place because, at least from talking to Avarice.
Yeah, the Tom Green song.
They do.
It was from the Tom Green show.
Okay, yeah.
But when Rob and I debated like a couple months ago, did you nut your pants or did you cry?
I cried a little bit. Yeah.
All right.
Because he did such a fabulous job against you. I was like, Tyler, you're supposed to be my hero also.
Oh, no way. No. He even said on his stream after, if you think I lost that one, I wouldn't fight you on it. So, you know what? I'm taking that as about as much of a W as you can get for blindsiding somebody.
I thought you did pretty good. I liked it. It was a good debate.
Big Soda, I like Rob Knorr. I do like Rob, but your favorite debater?
Can't we just continue?
I would probably say when it comes to my favorite
I have to have
debater,
the side quest.
Rob would probably be number one. I'm not a big Andrew Wilson fan. I'm not a big Jay Dyer fan. Probably a couple other people. Go ahead.
Why? Oh, I'm just concerned that you're like, oh, it's like I'm not. I don't know if I guess Mother Teresa might be like my favorite philanthropist because I don't like Hitler and I don't like Mao Zedong, and it's like, yeah, sure. Like if that's the comparison, if that's like what we're comparing things to, then Mother Teresa. W.
Well, I'm only
history.
comparing people that I actually watch their debates. So it's just, I wouldn't know of people who I don't watch their content.
I think my favorite's kind of like an unexpected one because I just really like his debate style. It's Trent Horn.
I like Trent Horn. I think Trent Horn.
You guys ever watch like
I love
debates?
Trent Horn, yeah.
My favorite is Cool Kid Kirk. That's my favorite debater. He's so good.
That explains so much.
Although I do feel he lied to me today when I asked him to explain how he feels when he doesn't get to ask his questions. He's like, I don't really care.
You're handing
Yeah,
a
right,
junkie
you don't
heroin,
really care.
Joy. You're handing a junkie heroin by giving him attention like that.
Confluence, would you debate Alex O'Connor?
Oh,
of course. Yeah, absolutely. But only because I love Alex O'Connor. I think I get my fucking ass freaking ripped out. But I would, yeah, absolutely. I would. Absolutely.
You'd be mystified by the English accent.
I don't think, again, yeah, I don't think I'd win, but I would prep my heart out. I think I would do a good job. I think if I had time to prep, like if he just joined the pal right now, I'd get my ass blown up. Low-key. But if I had time to prep, I think I would do a decent job, would still lose. But yeah, for the opportunity, yeah, of course.
Do you think he knows more about Christianity than you do?
Yeah, probably currently. Probably he does. Yeah, probably currently. There was a time like, and this is how like memory works and stuff, right? Obviously, there was a time where I think that wouldn't be the case. If I could go back to when I was in like my theological studies and when I was like, you know, all like in depth with this stuff, then I think I would be ripping his balls off in a theological discussion. But now I'm like so out of that. It's been like so many years. And he recently did his like bachelor in religious studies or whatever it was, the philosophy of religion, I think is what he did his degree in. Then yeah.
He's also
I did half a master's in theology, Brandon, okay, for the non-Confluence super fans, okay? So, you know, and so he just did a low-key bachelor, you know, I did half a master, okay, as well as like 4 years of theological studies that weren't a part of that master. So,
I mean, but
again, right now, Alex is so in the weeds, yeah, I think he'd rip my balls off. But if I had time to prep, who's to say?
What is half a master's? Isn't it just a bachelor?
No, you have to get a bachelor. You have to get a bachelor, and then go to a master, and then you have a master's.
Shit.
You do like a year and a half, and then you drop out because it's too expensive.
He only has a bachelor's. Wow.
Yeah,
But
I think he does.
hey, give him some credit. He's talked to some of the probably most profound apologists and theologians. So
yeah, just because he has a British accent.
That's why I think he would fucking gate me. He would if he joined right now, he would absolutely gate me. If I had time to prep, then I think I would still lose, but I think I could do a better job. If I go to Confluence of the Past, I think I might have a good chance.
Now, would he be considered a debater?
He does a lot of debates.
Yeah.
But I mean, it always feels like conversations to me. So it's hard.
Because he's so good.
He's really good. Because if he's classified as a debater, I'd probably put him as probably my favorite debater.
Did you see the William Lane Craig drama?
Wait, drama? No, I seen Alex's podcast that had him on.
It's no, this is I didn't like this with William Lane Craig. So they debated recently.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how recently. I'm not sure exactly the timeline. But then during the Q&A, there was like someone that like was being very aggressive to Alex. Alex was kind of being normal, matching energy, but not even, just being like slightly aggro, like a little bit aggro. And then William Lane Craig made like a bunch of like tweets being like, oh, yeah, this shows that I can't remember the verbiage he used. He said he's not, oh God, I can't remember what it was now. There's a term, Brandon, you might know this. It's a term in like theology where it's like you're a non-resistant believer or something like that. It's like where Alex is saying Alex is basically saying, I wish there was a God. I'm not trying to resist God. I just don't think there is a God. But I'm not like one of those Reddit cuck losers that just like hates God. I wish there was a God. I just don't see the evidence. That's Alex's stance. So it's like a non-resistant believer. There's some like term like this. And William Lane Craig was like, based on Alex's actions in talking to the person in the Q&A, I think he's demonstrated that he's like not a non-resistant believer, that he's actively resisting God. It was something to that effect. Oh, is that am I a non-resistant non-believer? Okay, yeah. And yeah, I thought that was a horrible tweet. I thought it was a horrible tweet from I love William Lane Craig. It was an awful tweet.
He don't have proof that he doesn't exist. So it's the same logic, is it not?
Confluence, is there a tweet that doesn't offend you?
Is there any evidence that you're not
There's
gay?
many.
See how easy that works? It's not a good standard.
I'm gonna see if I can pull it. If I can't find it, in
I
like
think
a
it
hot
is a good
second.
standard. I think if you're going to commit and say there's no proof that there is that there is a God, so I'm not going to believe in God. Well, then there's no proof that there isn't a God, just as much as there's no proof that there is a God. So what the fuck are you talking about?
That means everybody will require.
What he means then is he doesn't know if there is a God or isn't a God.
Every single person would require an alibi to be innocent of something. If you're not innocent until proven guilty,
Tyler, I'm now a Mormon.
We're talking about God. We're talking about God, right?
Oh, okay. All right.
You've convinced me, Tyler. I'm now a Mormon.
Hell yeah, bro! Jesus walked on these holy United States of America. If you don't believe that, I think you're cucked. I think Mormonism is the only non-cucked religion because you're bowing down to other countries. It's fucking dual loyalties. You're bowing down to other beings. But here in the United States of America, we have two homegrown religions. We have Kwanzaa and we have Mormonism. Wait, not Kwanzaa.
So Tyler, when do you get your own planet?
Kwanzaa is like a made-up thing from like the 70s in fucking Africa.
It's not from Africa. It's from the United States.
It's not even religious.
It's from Africa.
I thought it was part of a bigger I don't know. I fucked that up. I'm sorry. I was rambling. I'm stoned, man.
It's like an African American holiday. It's not from Africa.
Yeah,
I thought it was Jewish.
The guy that made it up kept women imprisoned in his basement.
It was created by Maulana Karenga. You're gonna tell me that guy's American?
He had women locked up in his basement. I think he cut one's toe off.
You guys are going to tell me that guy's an American citizen.
Did you look up why it was created?
Are you judging that based on his name alone? Like,
yeah, you
yes,
racist.
Utoy. I thought that was pretty clear, but yes, that's what I'm judging it on.
Employers do that.
He was
racist.
Okay, it says Wikipedia, Slopopedia. It says he's an American black separatist. Wow, created in 1966. Wow, after the Watts riots. Wow, what a champion. Keelan, is this one? Are you gonna stand this guy? I know you like Malcolm X and you like Che Guevara, even though he's a murderer, and that's fine.
Sorry, I couldn't understand you because you kept stuttering and then you pronounced Che's name wrong. I assume that's what you meant.
Che Guevara? What did I say wrong?
Che Guevara.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm good. Yeah, I'm gonna drink some fucking pina coladas. Get fucked, Keelan. Literally, no one says it that way.
He's from Argentina.
You have no right. You have no right. You have no right to say it that way.
No, come on,
Keelan, you have no right. You're not of that.
No, Keelan's also right.
Keelan is doing cultural appropriation.
No,
that's what he's doing.
He pronounced it as I know it.
Bro, he's from Argentina. I'm half German, so like I have common ancestry with him.
Fuck off.
I like that equivocation.
Yeah, fuck that gay shit.
You know, Keelan, you're claiming to be a
Keelan, do you stand
Harkonnen.
this guy? Do you stand Molna? No, say this name, Keelan, for me. Say this name. If you're a real one, say this. You're like Argentinian and you're like half black and whatever. Say this name, the middle name. It's highlighted. Go ahead.
No.
And the Benzida.
Yeah, Uzbekistan. Yeah, got you. Okay, yeah, you can't say it. It's hard to say.
Okay.
Born in Maryland. Yeah, sure. Probably from Kenya, to be honest with you, but that's fine.
Guys, what's
Black
that?
Power, Kwanzaa, first fruit tradition. Yeah, I think we've read enough.
Okay.
What's that religion where they believe that life is a prison, and you keep reincarnating?
Are you saying a prism like Pink Floyd,
No.
or a prison like the U.S.?
Prison. like a prison. I don't know, I don't like the US, but a prison.
That applies to like so many. You have to be like so much more specific than that.
Oh, really? There's loads of religions that believe that?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and Confluence knows every religion, so you should
And
listen to him.
You reincarnate.
I'll rip
and you
your
have to try
actual
to
balls
escape.
off, Keelan. I'll actually eat your balls in a normal way. I actually will.
Hey, bud, you're genuinely pissing me off right now. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop.
I'm gonna have to ask you to settle down, okay?
Tyler,
there we go. Lobster knows. Yeah, Kwanzaa is
I got something to
nonsense.
say to Keelan.
It is actually the fakest and gayest holiday
I got
made
something
by
to say to
some
Keelan.
fucking guy in Kenya. It's like, why would we care about you? You're not even American, bro.
Keelan, you're claiming to be a Fremen and a Harkonnen with Harkonnen sympathies anyways, but you're acting really Benny Gesserit coded.
No, I'm a
reference. Oh god,
You're
no,
missing it.
I'm not gonna allow it.
I'm both Harkonnen and Atreides and Fremen. You know what that makes me?
Oh god, shut up with your goy slop.
Dune is not goy slop.
Dune is not. What the fuck are you? Goy slop isn't just what you don't like.
No, I do. I actually think, from what I know of Dune, I think I would really enjoy
Have you read the book?
So I have not read the book.
There's like fucking
but from
20.
what I know, I think I would really enjoy Dune. So I do take that back. I do take that back.
Yeah, and take
I think I would
back,
actually
too.
enjoy Dune. I truly being 10 toes down, I do think I would enjoy Dune. Okay, it's not.
Read the fucking book.
Inshallah, Keelan, inshallah.
Not that book.
Read that book too.
Well, that's pretty similar. It's a bunch of sand people that love violence and then are really over religious.
Don't say
Tyler, I can't believe, like, I feel like I don't
sand
have to tell you this, but like a lot of the inspiration from Dune is like from
I know.
that
I would
region of
be
the
an
world.
asshole. You can't say that. Why can't you say that? It's from Star Wars.
I understand. It's just
Yeah, only I can say that.
But it's hardly like a slur. There's lots of sand there, and they're people. So.
It kind of is a
did he say
slur.
How?
Did he say nerf herder?
No, he said sand people, and I think I don't like sand people. I don't know if it's actually TOS. I feel like it's like not.
What else? How else do you describe people that live around sand?
I'm fine with desert people. I'm acting like I don't know if this is just a me thing. I'm fine with desert people. Like that's
You
like
would
to me
be.
that in my mind, I'm like, yeah, desert people. Because I think of Sam Hyde when he's like, oh, it's a bunch of desert people fighting over rocks. And I thought that was really funny when he's talking about the Israel-Palestine conflict.
Oh, because
I bet
Sam
you
Hyde
laughed
says
hard
that
at
it's
that.
okay to say.
Hey, guess what,
I thought it was
Confluence?
a fucking banger line.
So can I say anything Sam Hyde says and it'd be okay to say?
Well, no, definitely not. Definitely not. But if it's a Sam Hyde thing that's on YouTube that I personally find humorous, then you're allowed to say it. Yes, absolutely.
Even the
Well,
stuff
no,
that
that's not true either. That's actually not. I cut to myself. That's actually not true either.
I didn't think you would stand on that.
Sandfluence. Yeah, that's true. Sandfluence. Okay, what were we doing? I was trying to find the Alex O'Connor thing. I don't know if I can find that. I can't find the tweet, but you all trust me, hopefully, and Brandon seemed to confirm that. So yeah, William and Craig took an L on that. I'm just trying to tie knots in the cherry stems that we're going through right now. And then I think we're back to the average show after that, if I recall correctly, unless we missed something, which is possible, but
Oh God, no!
back to the average show. Yeah, that's right, Futoy.
Ugh.
Prepare, gird your
Who's
loins,
that
brother.
dude? Is that the guy from that zombie series?
Because it is my show. If this was your show, you'd probably like it more. But maybe that's just because it was your show, but it's not your show. It's the average show.
How long is the
I can't
intro?
believe I'm not in this intro. I can't believe I'm not. I didn't even get like a 2-frame picture in this intro. I think that's disgusting.
You should thank him for that.
Look at that.
Oh
Look at
God!
that. That was fantastic. Fantastic.
Oh.
So I get you guys are wondering why you're here, and this is the Avarice Show. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. And I guess you guys are wondering a few things. So let's all get the show started. Let's talk about what it is. Welcoming to episode 1. Welcome to the Avarice Show. Here we are going to be discussing news, catching you guys up with current events. And we're going to end the show off with what you guys can go to over the weekend to watch. And
see, is this live? This is my question, because there's 2 ways to
Yeah,
view
it
a
was
video,
live.
right?
It was live.
Okay. So that because like if I watch my lives back, yeah, it's like it's cringe. It's like I hate this happens constantly where I have a live and then someone will like find it weeks later and they'll be like, wow, what a terrible video, and you guys didn't get to the point. It's like, it's a fucking live stream. So we have to judge this on the basis of it being a live stream, not a video.
Actually, I've missed your last couple of shows. I've been watching them in the background while I'm doing stuff, and I thought they were the last 2 were really good.
Wow.
Well, thank you, Futoy. I appreciate that. I
Start
appreciate
them off
that.
while you're down there.
I appreciate that, Futoy. I really do. That's nice.
Well, that's true.
And we're going to hopefully put on a wonderful show and get you guys caught up with all the events you guys missed in your chaotic work day here on your Friday morning for coffee. A lot went into making this happen. I'm not going to do this one that often for this kind of beginning. It's going to be a longer beginning. I apologize before we get into the brunt, but there's a lot of people to thank for this going on. So let's just start at the top. Let's just start at the great Andrew Wilson. Thank you for building such a wonderful community that gives us the stepping stone here.
Can we all clockwise, snakewise show appreciation for Andrew Wilson for building this?
I appreciate Andrew.
Thank you, Tyler.
Suck my dick. I'm not going to grovel, Andrew. Fuck you.
Wow, that's terrible. Keelan.
Who?
Wow, disrespectful. Futoy.
That's the same as my answer. Who?
Wow. And Andrew, I appreciate you, Andrew. I have a lot of harsh criticisms of you, and your wife has been a chatter in my chat, and so I'm a fan, but I want to talk more. I want to talk more, Andrew. That's my message to you. But we do appreciate Andrew Wilson.
And Mr. E for reinforcing that community. You got to thank both of them
people
for putting that on.
Were
I got to thank Rob Noor for giving me the platform.
The last
to,
3.
Get my name out there and the Disney Whip songs all together. So I got to do that. 3 people you guys won't know a bunch about, but there's Corinth, here, and Dio. These 3 here helped me build a lot of the rhetoric that you guys know today. I know, right? Who's Andrew? A lot of the rhetoric that you guys know. Heaven, Maxine, all the things that you guys know from me, they were built by that. My buddy Grunt helped build the foundation for everything. Emmett, big shout out for Emmett, who helped throw this whole production. This whole production would not be anywhere without Emmett. So massive thank you to them.
If he doesn't say my name,
Cool Vic,
I'm gonna
and Speakeasy.
I'm gonna find Avarice in real life. If he doesn't mention my name at all, I'm actually gonna find him. I'm not even joking. I'm actually gonna find him. That's crazy. He's mentioning Emmett. Better mention me. I swear
We'll
to
get to
God.
Speakeasy too, because he's gonna get another special thank you for everything. But Cool Vic and Speakeasy for always giving me a platform, and when I would need to shout something, it's like there's Avarice and he's just going. It doesn't matter. So those guys, a big shout out. All the fighters I fought against in verbal combat, and you all get shout outs later.
I'm not gonna get a shout out.
Big W. A big shout out and thank you to Jungle F over at Wildfire.
That's disgusting.
Massive help in getting everything together for me. So make sure to check out Wildfire. Next one coming up is Roar, and we'll do a whole shout out at the end. And
what is happening?
I could not be doing this without them and their support. So let's get on with the news. So we're gonna start with the new Avarice Show. Welcome to episode 1. And I hope you guys thoroughly enjoy.
Colin Kirk, you got a question. Don't you have any questions for Now's the time.
So let's.
What?
I'm calling Kirk to come and ask you questions. Now's the time,
God,
Kirk.
Please no.
Come on.
Hey, if he's not going to shout you out, just turn off the stream.
Yeah, you should.
I think he's going to shout me out because, like, me and Avarice are like, we're like fucking this. If he doesn't shout me out, then we're done professionally. Okay. I think he will, though. I think he will. I have trust. And also, I don't think it's the ADHD. What's the ADHD point, Keelan? He said you saw it. It's ADHD coded.
Just wait.
This seems like normal so far. It's just like a normal live stream.
Any documentation or references to specific content are solely for the purpose of discussion and understanding. It does not imply endorsement, promotion, or support of said content. The views expressed in these videos and or content those of the individuals involved do not represent any official stance or opinion.
This is so cringe. It's so incredibly cringe.
I agree with this. Yeah, a lot of the rightoids do this thing. I don't know why. It doesn't obviously do anything legally.
An international collection of baboons were spotted vacationing on the southern beaches of Spain, sunning themselves. Unfortunately, animal services were nowhere to be found. No one came up with a van to cart them off. Oh wait, sorry, wrong news bulletin. These were, of course, totally peaceful migrants.
Yeah, totally
The
peaceful.
vast majority of the migrants who crossed, more than 50,000 according to Spanish officials on Thursday, have been returned to Morocco voluntarily or otherwise. Exactly how many remain in that small Spanish enclave
And
surrounded by
to
Morocco?
avoid getting sued.
Yeah,
Wow, you bought into that.
I got one over there.
Okay, that's
Got one.
That's cute.
Does it count if it's like
There were about 5,000
They have to be swimming, right?
in that small Spanish territory. I think it's clear that most of them.
There's one. I got one.
They are being helped by some local residents, but I think
There's so many.
There was a lot of fear in that small Spanish enclave.
Holy shit!
Completely unprecedented.
In 30 days, I stopped millions and
Yeah, you know what I'm
millions of
saying
people
now?
from bleeding.
I think I'm kind of getting what you're saying.
Our country is
Getting a little bit.
25 million people poured to our southern border. And
You
they
didn't
came from,
mention you.
and they were drug dealers, and they were people from mental institutions. There were mental institutions all over the world, not just South America, all over the world. They opened their doors, they brought them into the southern border, and they released them into our country. We're getting them all out. They're all getting out.
Oh, we're getting them out. We're getting them out very fast. Yeah. Oh, Formula One news. Fantastic.
And the Hungarian Grand Prix is underway. On the line we go. Paul Stoppage, George
of
Russell
course.
fading back. Out front, McLaren versus McLaren. Lando Norris versus Oscar
Fucking
Piastri.
McLarens.
McLaren's not good getting Lewis Hamilton trying to go around the outside. But it's Verstappen to P3. Heavy pressure on P2. It's Lando Norris who has the lead. Piastri climbs up to second. And they go side by side, racing each other once again.
You should turn it off and take it.
To take the lead.
There's no
Piastri
combined army
approaches
here.
third grid. What's intense? Norris got wide onto the dust. It's still McLaren 1-2, but it's the Australian driver who leads.
This is actually great.
Oh,
What's wrong, Confluence?
I'm just taking it in.
his dreams are crushed.
This is actually fucking brain rot.
It is really.
Yeah, dude, you can't beat this happen, dude. He's a fucking goat.
What a move from the
God.
four-time champ.
It's the only fight that matters right now with Hamilton attacking
This
Andy
question
Adderall.
goes the entire set. You asked Rachel about Hypatia. So
This is
being
great. I was there in real life.
educated
I saw this.
Well, I am going to thank him for giving me material to torture my enemies with. Thank you, Evan.
Is this?
Cake.
The fuck?
Conceptualizing.
No.
Hide an old hack.
It's the same idea.
Look at that.
No.
Wow.
The entire show.
I'm sure we're gonna sit there and watch the video because we put a lot of hard work into it, and I'm excited to see it. Also, because I have video evidence of JS and Speakeasy and their interaction at VK. Here we go.
Please go away. Let me sleep for the love of God.
Okay. Well,
we tried.
I feel scarred for life.
I think we didn't. I mean, we didn't really give it a fair shake. I think I don't think we gave it a fair shake. We weren't like in the moment.
No comment.
Big Soda, what are your thoughts on this? I got a PP.
What's the prompt again?
Why do Catholics keep killing people?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they did, didn't they? Fucking hell. Isn't there paintings of like the Pope on horseback with a sword? Why would the Pope need a sword?
Well, because if you have a sheath, you need something to put in the sheath.
I guess. What do you remember the Spanish Inquisition? Is it?
Yeah.
They were pretty nasty, weren't they?
I guess, yeah, I mean, I would say there was probably a lot of brutality in the... It's one of those things I probably don't have the greatest knowledge of, so I don't think it was inherently evil, but I would say there was probably some abuse that was happening in it. I don't know. This may be wrong, but I think it includes like decades of different events.
Yeah, look what they did to science, right? How they held back science.
Oh, well, there's an argument that science wouldn't even be a thing without Christians.
Really?
Yeah.
Are
There's
you fucking
an
with me?
argument for it. No, I think there's an argument for it.
What's the argument? Science existed before Christianity.
Hey, did you guys hear about the actress who stabbed herself?
You talking about Reese Witherspoon?
Oh fuck! Come on, dude.
Yeah, you motherfucker.
How you just gonna ruin that shit like that? How you just gonna ruin that shit like that? Wow, what a dick move!
I sniffed it. I knew it was coming.
What a dick move! Boo! It was bad vibes from Big Soda tonight. Bad vibes.
I may have had a little.
Tyler, how did Jesus really die? He went out for a walk one day and drowned. He forgot he had holes in his feet.
Wait, what's the Reese Witherspoon joke? I don't get it.
Okay, tell it again, Tyler. I won't ruin it, I promise.
It's not ruined because I don't understand it.
Okay, did you hear about the famous actress that died?
No.
First name, Reese.
How did she do it?
Well, that's when you hang on before you ruin it.
I get it.
You're supposed to guess. You talking about with a spoon or Witherspoon? And I'm like, no, with a fork.
Okay. I get it. You guys didn't cuck him on that.
I heard something like a long time ago. I'm not sure if it's true or not. Probably not. But it's like Catholics, maybe Roman Catholics, I don't know. They believe that anal sex isn't sex, so they can do it.
That's not what any Roman Catholic thinks.
No.
To be very clear, yeah, that's not what any Roman Catholic thinks.
That seems more like Amish coded, or like
They
not
think it's
Amish
sodomy, which I mean, definitionally, it kind of is, I suppose. But
So it's like not considered a sin.
no, sodomy is very much a sin.
severe
Yeah,
sin.
yeah, sodomy is definitely a sin. The Roman Catholics get me because it's like the act has to be procreative, at least in its finality, and so even like a blowy is technically sodomy under like the Roman Catholic definition, and under most dictionary definitions, if I recall correctly. I think this was brought up on panel. Which when I think sodomy, I think something is going up someone's butt. That's how I interpret sodomy, but.
Wow, very
But
good.
the
optics of
dictionary
it.
disagrees with me on that, and I think, I
Really?
know the Roman Catholics disagree. Yeah,
So what's the definition then?
it's like I think it's just like any like non. I think before I look it up, I think it's any penetrative act that is not like the V, basically. I think, but I'll look it up.
Like
That's what I remember.
non-procreative acts.
I think it has to be penetrative, though.
Okay.
Well, okay, actually, okay, Merriam-Webster is like maybe hyper defining it, but it includes what we said, but maybe in a more, I guess, just kind of direct way, anal or oral copulation with another person. But that's crazy. If I said like someone sodomized someone, I wouldn't think oral. I would think like there's like a butt involved, right? I feel like that's and the second definition is copulation with an animal. I wouldn't think that either. I wouldn't think that.
I thought we had a unique term for that established already.
Yeah.
There is, isn't there?
Yeah,
bestiality.
Bestiality,
See sense one, but I don't know. It's just But I wouldn't if someone does a blowy, I wouldn't say they've like committed sodomy. Like that feels
I mean,
it just feels a
good,
little
but-
extreme to me. I don't know. I'm always reading chat. Well, butt sex is by nature homo. I don't know what the punctuate is like. Butt sex is by nature homo. Butt sex is by nature comma you're a homo, or a butt sex is by nature homo, and it's just like always homo. There's like a lot of ways to
Butt sex,
read this.
comma. No, it's butt sex is comma by nature, comma homo.
I don't know if I agree with Rage. I
That's-
mean, I'm not trying to defend
fair.
fucking people who do ass sex, but
It's not homo though. Yeah, it's
I
not
don't know
homo.
if it's homo by nature.
No, I mean if it's with another woman, I don't know how it's. You could say maybe it's a little gay, possibly. Well, not even. I don't even know if I grant that, but you could say that. It's not. It's not homo. It's for sure gay, Testy. It's for sure gay. I don't see how that's gay. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Testy, would you like to debate this? Okay, Rage Face is clarifying.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
this
then
is
if you're
this is
saying
gonna be a
it's
boring
gay,
con.
okay.
Yeah, this is
But
this is crazy.
But I wouldn't say it's homo by nature. Because the homo by nature, when I think of that term, I'm thinking, okay, we're talking about a man having sex with a man. That's homo by nature.
Yes. But there is acts you could commit with a woman that are kind of like gay adjacent.
Yeah,
probably.
it's a little gay, you know.
Like pegging. Pegging is like, it's not homo, but it's pretty gay. Like it's pretty gay.
It's pretty fucking gay.
Right, but it's not homo in like the strict sense of the term.
Yeah,
Like it's not. It's just you and a woman, but it's still kind of gay, you know. So gay and homo, I want to make a differentiation between those terms. I think.
I put into ChatGPT what is pegging, and there's like paragraphs and paragraphs. It's like, what the fuck? Which a person.
I want you to read your ChatGPT, Food Toy. What is it saying when you ask it
says
that?
pegging is a sexual activity in which a person, typically a woman, uses a strap-on dildo to penetrate the anus of their partner, typically a man. The term was popularized in 2000. It goes on and on and on. Like, seriously, it's like, what the fuck? All I needed was 2 sentences description, not fucking a book.
It's giving you the history, okay? You got the lore.
Yeah, but it remembers what we talk about. Oh shit!
It remembers what you talk about because you probably pay for a subscription as much as you use it.
Well, do you know what happened? Somehow I got the ChatGPT phone version on my PC, and they're only charging me $8 or something.
That's crazy,
right? Where the full version is what, $20 or something?
I don't know. I would never pay for AI.
I love AI. I love it. Also, well, you see, it's useful as well for us. I use it as a spell check as well. You know,
it's gotten cucked a couple times against Confluence, though.
No, but this is the problem with it, right? When you use it as a spell check, because it will rewrite the sentence for you. And at the start, I was like, oh, brilliant. It rewrote it what I want to say, but it said it better. So I'd use it. But then it's just like so obviously AI that people are like, oh, you fucking writing to me with AI. Like, they don't understand. I'm just spell checking. So I just tell it, just only spell check. Don't fix the grammar. Don't mess with it. Just
you
correct.
could say that, Futoy, but you know, I'm not sure.
Futoy, it gets.
I think there's been messages that Futoy has pointed, has written that it's not just spell check. I mean, AI ain't adding. If you're adding M dashes in places, that's not just spell check anymore. You know.
What's M dashes?
Well, see, that's the thing. You don't know that, but AI knows that. AI knows that, just like it knows what pegging is, and you didn't, and that's fine. But if you ask it what an M dash is, it's going to give you like 5 paragraphs.
Oh no! Yeah, no, I'm not going to bother. It's just too much reading.
I knew it was a fistula. I thought it was called a pro. I don't know why we're talking about this. I thought it's a prolapse for me.
Do you know what I'd love?
I don't want to Google what a fistula is.
I'd love an Alexa type of device, but for ChatGPT. Because Alexa is stupid. Alexa isn't AI. Alexa's not AI.
Yeah, I would love
actually,
a device
did they have that actually? because I feel like they must. That must be a product. Because I agree with you, Forto, actually. Because I don't have an Alexa, but when I was hosting for my parents, I had an Alexa, and that dumb fucking cunt would be so wrong all the time, so unhelpful, like just like piss poor in every sense. And I thought at the time the same thing you're thinking, like, is there just like a ChatGPT or Grok or a Claude thing that you could get where you could just be like, hey Claude, what's good right now? And they would like answer it. That has to exist, but like I don't know if it does. I feel like it must. It must exist, surely.
If it doesn't, it's gonna. I feel it.
Hey, I'm here to talk about gross shit.
Base, what's a fistula, Testy? Let's start with that.
So a fistula, do you know what a gooch is?
Yeah, I know what a gooch is.
No, I don't know what a gooch is.
A gooch is the little bit of skin between your balls and your asshole. It's a little.
I feel there's another word for that.
Taint?
Taint.
Yeah, taint is another word. So women also have this. So a fistula is when giving birth, that rips and basically connects their asshole to their vagina.
Making one big one.
The Omni hole.
I was basically saying I'm a big advocate of C-sections. I think more people should have C-sections.
Me too. It saves the vajayjay. I actually agree with you, Testy. Rare confluence and Testy.
Oh well, I wasn't. I mean, that's not where my head was at. It's also better for
where my head's at.
Better health
Where
outcome.
the baby's head would have been at if it wasn't C-section.
I saw this thing, and I haven't seen like a follow up. This was a number of years ago, but I've heard that because of C-sections, specifically in like more Western countries, but it's actually sort of started to change like the evolution of people. So in the past, if like it would be more common for the woman or the child to die if the head was too big to pass through like the canal. But now because of C-sections, babies with like big ass fucking heads are being born. So skull sizes have like gotten larger.
Dang. Testy, while you're here, what's a dirty Sanchez?
A dirty Sanchez? Isn't that
Yeah.
No, we don't need to. I don't.
Well, you
should. A fistula is one thing, but
all right, I'll just say this: don't look up on Urban Dictionary what an Alabama hot pocket is.
Don't even.
What's the one where you pee into a condom, you freeze it?
I don't want to hear it.
Then you use it.
This is the thing. This is the thing that I actually think is like toxic masculinity. Because when I did jiu-jitsu, these fucking fucks that I did jiu-jitsu with would like say, they'd be like, hey, guess what this is? And I'm not even gonna say it. There's like some like horrific thing, and then they would just like say it. And I'm like, I don't want to fucking hear that. Like, you're an actual degenerate.
I said specifically don't look it up. I feel like I'm if you look it up, that's on you. You have free will.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, these people I'm talking about, they'd be like, hey, guess what this is? And then no matter your response, they'd be like, it's when you do blank to a blank and blank and blank, 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 blank. And I'm like, what the?
Can we at the very least like give a shout out to how creative people are, you know?
Yeah.
It's like limp-wristed creativity. Like I could come up with so much more depraved, degenerate shit with like a brain cell. I absolutely could. I fucking absolutely
All right, we'll
could.
do it right now.
Prove
Well, no, because I think that's like a moral quandary, so I'm not going to do it.
Now it's untoward.
It's always been untoward. It's always. That's my whole argument.
A little like this is not a criticism, but you seem a little bit more drunk than usual for this time. Like it's a little early in the night for you to.
He doesn't use glasses anymore.
That sounds like a criticism test.
No,
it sounds like a criticism.
That sounds like a criticism test.
Elon, I will find you and I will rip what little left you have of your nutsack straight off, and I will Alabama hot pocket the shit out of you, whatever that is. I'll fucking do it.
Sounds like a criticism.
You know what, Keelan? Your media analysis leaves a lot to the imagination. I didn't want to go there, but it does. Your media analysis is dog shit.
You gave the most superficial reading on obsession that I had ever heard.
Dude,
I'm
personal. It's getting personal.
Keelan, when I'm like telling you about a movie, people like you, Keelan, people like you, the
like
cancerous rots of the poetry community, okay? Unironically, okay, it's like when I'm thinking of a poem, I'm thinking of the vibes. I don't want you to be all Kirkian and be like, well, what's your like meta take about this? And like from a postmodern dialectical Marxist point of view, like fuck that gay shit. Fuck all
CONtheories,
that
let me
gay
ask
shit.
you a quick question.
No, let me finish.
No,
When
let me
I
ask
watch
you a quick
It's
question
the same thing. It's
about
the same
what you
thing.
read.
So you asked me what I liked about Obsession. I told you
No,
what I enjoyed
no,
about it. The things that made me think, the ways my mind went. I'm not like saying this is a novel concept. This is something that's never been done. I'm saying this is what I enjoyed. And you even tried to preempt it by being like, oh, I bet you liked the creepy girl with the plant in front of her face or whatever you said. It's like, yeah, I liked that scene. It was a good scene. It was well shot. The cinematography is good.
So,
I'm vibes
you
based.
constantly
Nothing wrong with that.
constantly come at me and you're like, you like goy slop, and then you like
You
non-goy
do like
slop
goy
for the most
slop.
goy slop reasons.
No, when you watch the new Spider-Man, which is goy slop, to be clear, sorry, not sorry, when you watch it, because I know you fucking will, you're gonna pay your fucking goy bucks, and then you're gonna watch the new Spider-Man theaters, you're gonna be like, oh my god, let me see what the Marvel-verse has to say, the cinematic universe, whatever the fuck you goys say, you're gonna fucking love it, okay, and you're gonna have some like thoughts about it, but I'm saying I can't. I lost myself in the plot there. I don't know what to do with that. But too in the weeds. But I'm saying I'm fine with watching a good movie and giving good. Like this is what it made me feel. If it made me feel something that I thought was novel, that not even it doesn't have to be novel. It could be novel. It could be like something profound or something like serious, or it like made me feel a certain type of way. That's fine. It's the same as poetry. If you're saying goy slop does that to you, then that's you, and that's the
I have a
thing
hot
that you
take.
should contend with.
I think poetry is gay.
You know,
That is a hot take because that's retarded.
I'm glad you brought this all up because you said in the past that you used to not read or watch. You used to not read fiction, and you used to not watch movies because you thought you should only be reading nonfiction stuff. So when you give these takes on like fictional pieces of media, I'm like he doesn't understand.
Just to add to that confluence, I think some of the worst taste in media.
No, wait, don't add to this, Keelan. What? Yeah, this is me saying in the past I was a stupid goy. That's what I'm saying. In the past, I'm saying I was retarded and I was like, movies suck because I was watching bad movies and I didn't understand and I was like dismissing the whole. So yeah, if you want to criticize past confluence, join the Confluence Club. I criticize past confluence too. That's an insane thing to say. I'm glad you remember what I said, but like that's not what I stand where I stand now.
Is that you're one of those like Rick and Morty guys who's like, I'm only watching this because it's been predetermined that it's a good movie. Come on, man.
I like
that's
Rick and Morty, right?
Absolutely.
I get what you're saying.
Absolutely not true. Absolutely not true.
Well, you like Darren Aronofsky. We have agreement on that at least.
We do. Darren Aronofsky.
Wes Anderson? Wait, how do you feel about Wes Anderson?
I'd have to. There's only. I only know a few directors. I know the name Wes Anderson, but I don't need the movies.
You would love Wes Anderson, dude.
What's the movies?
Oh, so shit, Let's Chief is coming for you.
Dark Cheatling Limited. He did. I don't know why that's the first one that came to my head.
Let's Chief. I will actually destroy you in movies. I'll actually destroy all of you in movies. You don't watch movies the way I watch movies.
I feel like Let's Chief knows
crazy,
more about movies than anyone else on panel.
Have you, so Fantastic
Probably
Mr. Fox,
in like a stupid way.
Moonrise Kingdom.
I don't think I know I don't think I like any of these. Wes Anderson. No, I've seen some of the. Yeah, I've seen the Grand Budapest
Hotel is a fucking amazing movie.
I've seen Fantastic Mr. Fox. It's fine. No, yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I've only seen a few.
All right, you're not enough of a hipster. It's fine. Never mind.
You don't love movies until you watch a really shitty movie, and you're like, "This is the greatest thing to ever happen to me."
That's you just defined that you're like the guy who watches The Room.
To be honest.
And you, like that, you're honestly the guy that watches The Room, and you're like, "Oh, hi, Mark," and then you quote it and you say it to your friends on a Discord chat, and you feel like so like edgy and cute and stuff. You're that guy, Keelan. You're that guy, and you need to stop. You need to stop being that guy.
When have
you're
I
that
ever
fucking guy?
When have I ever quoted a movie that's not Star Wars?
Just what you said right now. Just what you said right now. That you think that you're not. What you said right now, that you're not like a cinemaphile until you can do and then describe fucking goy slop.
That is not an answer to the question I asked.
I don't know what you fucking asked. You can ask it again, but you just said to be a
I
cinemaphile.
Said when have I ever
be a
quoted
Reddit
a movie? When have I ever quoted a movie other than Star Wars?
I'm pretty sure you have. I'd have to think about it, but I'm pretty sure you have. There's nothing wrong with quoting movies, by the way. You can quote movies. See, this is the thing, Keelan. You're saying
I'm
the
one of
hipster
those
in the
people,
room,
but you can't think of a single scenario where I did this.
This is you're Andrew Wilson. You're Andrew Wilson. When people come to podcast and they like criticize him, and then he's like, "Well, point to a specific example." It's like, well, off the top of your head, it's pretty
You're
hard
lost
to come
in
up
the
with
sauce.
an example.
Talk to me. Don't talk to Andrew Wilson.
I'm not. It's an analogy. It's an analogy. It's an analogy. It's an analogy. I don't know if I need to connect sand on the screen to like keep you distracted enough. For you to,
I know
point I'm
the
making,
fucking
or-
analogy, but you know what happens when you bring up an analogy and then everyone starts arguing about the analogy, especially when you start attacking Big Soda's GOAT, Andrew Wilson.
That's crazy.
Don't bring Soda has been misled. We don't have to bring Soda into this. He doesn't know Andrew Wilson like I know Andrew Wilson. Okay, we don't got to bring him into this.
All right, so what are we talking about tonight?
Fucking slandering
Media
Big Soda.
analysis,
No,
voice of the
this has been
Catholic
nothing.
Church, etc.
I tried to put Keelan onto the greatest movie ever. He just ignored the trailer.
Oh yeah, he like Big Soda genuinely did feel offended. Like you should give him 2 minutes of your
That's
time.
what I'm saying, bro. It's 2 minutes and like 34
This-
seconds.
This is like the Kirk Frog video all over again. You know,
I really liked Poor Things.
Confluence, have you ever seen that video of that chimpanzee that uses a frog like a fleshlight?
Unfortunately, I have. It's an untoward video.
Why
The
would you watch that?
chimpanzee-
That's crazy.
I didn't go out of my
Is
way
that
to
your
watch
media
it.
literacy?
Yeah, this is a good movie to Confluent.
Is that
I didn't go out of my way to watch it. In fact, I think if I probably searched my DMs, Testy probably sent me that video at some point.
No,
I'm not
I would
certain
never
on that,
send you something that.
but it's a video that he might. It's believable that if I search my DMs, it's believable that
I
it could
did
pop
send you
up.
that Down syndrome thing, but like I don't think I've ever sent you anything offensive.
I love Testy, but I'd believe it.
What? No. I only play a degenerate on TV. All right, I'm a wholesome person.
Yeah, he's not a doctor in real life.
Yeah, exactly.
That checks
That's
out.
true. And actually, I'm not even actually. Now that you even say that, it could be the case that I actually haven't seen the video, and I've just heard you talk about this testing because I know you brought it up before.
I definitely
and maybe
have
my
not. I don't
mind
think I
has
have,
filled
no.
it up, filled in the gaps.
I don't think I have brought that up.
No, you have. I know you have. I know you have.
Now you're slandering me.
That is slander.
I'm 100% confident you have brought this up before. I'm not confident you've sent me the video. I'm not confident I've seen the video. I just might be filling in
You're
my mind palace. You know, this
yeah.
untoward.
It could be a coping mechanism. Maybe you're trying to, forget
Because
it.
you also talked about that ferrets. It's like nature's fleshlight, and that like sits in my mind rent free, and that's something you said.
That I absolutely did say, and the fact
Yeah, you did say that. Yeah, and I don't like that. I don't like. I thought about that earlier today. Weirdly enough, it's just like I hate. It's like sometimes it pops in my mind. I'm like, why would he say that? It's awful.
I also said
it's a horrible thing to say.
A cat's only natural predator is the microwave.
Yeah,
that's like fucking that's tired though. That's I feel like that's kind of
that's like a little too edgy.
The
That's like
ferret
16-year-old
flashlight
edgy.
thing is like a unique thing that I didn't want to think about. And now it's like
Well,
it's stuck in my head.
You know, if I'm ever too much for people, like just you can tell me because I have gone too far before, if you could believe it or not.
We're not.
I don't want to make people feel uncomfortable, right?
That's not. But Tessie, it's like time goes in one dimension. So you say the ferret is a flashlight. Let's say I omni ban you. It's still in my head. I can't go back in time, right? Like it's already been said. I'm already thinking about it. You know. Is that why you
Tessie, is that why you censored out the nuts on the squirrel?
No. I think I've explained. My name is obviously just like a shitpost meme. When I joined Twitch originally, I thought I was going to get banned in like a month. So I just made like
you should have been banned.
Joke. I probably should have been.
But you
I made a joke name.
I just thought of this. Futoy, can you talk to us like you'd talk to a normal Irish dude?
I am. I'm always me. There is no other me.
You're not using like any Irish slang.
Irish slang.
Are you even Irish?
Yes, I'm Irish.
Bro's the fake Irish. That's crazy.
Well, I'm not fully Irish, I guess.
I mean, you're Irish.
Jamaican.
No,
you don't live in Ireland?
I do live in Ireland, yeah.
And you don't know any Irish slang?
Well, yeah, no, I know Irish slang, but it depends what part of the country you're from. I mean,
name 10 Irish slang right now. Do it.
In the Irish language or in English?
No, in English, you retard.
Sing "Oh Danny Boy."
Can you speak the language?
Oh Danny Boy.
I know some a little bit of Irish, but I don't really. I'm really bad at languages. Really bad.
Irish is not a language. That's actually not a language. It's not a language.
There's
Gaelic.
Yeah,
it is a language.
Yeah, it's called Gaelic. It's not called Irish. Read a fucking book, all of you. Holy shit.
We actually call it Irish. We actually in Ireland we call.
I'm sure the Irish making a ton of academic mistakes continuously every day.
How Americans call what they speak English, and clearly it's.
Yeah, we speak American.
Whatever you think you know about your culture, Confluence knows more.
If anything I know about Ireland, I wish I could fucking. It's like the ferret thing. I wish I could just erase it from my mind. I'd be better off if I didn't know Ireland was a country at all. I'd be way better off.
Some Irish women are pretty attractive. Just gonna throw it out there.
Name them. Name them.
Name 10, Testy. Name 10.
That shit from Game of Thrones.
Which one?
You're gonna look at that redhead
blonde chick. I don't know. Is she Irish?
The one who's like, you know nothing, Jon Snow.
Wasn't that chick Irish? One?
No, she wasn't ugly. She was not ugly.
What did she say? She said, "You'll do nothing, Jon Snow.
You'll do nothing,
Jon Snow. You'll do nothing."
Wait. Confluence gaslit a new guest about his religious experience. What is Let's Chief saying?
That checks out.
Wait, what is Let's Chief saying? I'll rip his balls off. I mean I already have, but I could do it again. Oh my god, Keelan just over that Con gaslit a new guest about his religion. What is this? Yeah, I don't even know I don't know what you're talking about, Let's Chief.
Oh fuck! Oh no,
that guy grew up in.
Oh no, she's a Scottish actress. Fuck.
No, where was the church?
My bad, Futoy.
Let's Chief, you gotta join panel, or you gotta type real fast because you're like so absolutely wrong. If you're talking about, I don't know his name, Fatozi or whatever his fucking name was, Uzozi.
What the fuck are you talking about?
The guy last night.
Oh, the guy. You know what he looked like a troll doll, and I didn't want to say it because it would be so mean. He legit looked like a troll doll. If that's the guy you're talking about, Kuzmi or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, Kuzmi or
Kazoom.
Thank you, Futoy. Yes, Kazoom.
Yeah, I know him from other streams. Yeah, he's a nice guy. He's a real nice guy.
I do. So Let's Chief, I will. You're too much of a fucking coward. Fuck. To join Let's Chief. Or should I say Let's Queef? Okay, that's right. Let's Queef. You should join. Okay, you should
is a professional.
Join the panel so I can rip your fucking ovaries out. But the thing is with this, no, I'm not saying I know more, but it's religious. I said clearly then, I'll say it again now. I understand unless she was probably baiting me, but I said the church that he grew up in, he didn't understand their religious dogma they were preaching, or he had some bad people talking about it. And I even asked him, I said, name a Protestant denomination that would agree with what you're saying with, and he couldn't name a single one. Let the record be known. He couldn't name a single one.
This Kuzma guy.
This Kuzami guy, this Banjo and Kazooie guy.
Okay.
He's a professional voiceover person.
Okay.
That's why he has all that cool equipment and stuff.
Well, I mean, they were bringing up some decent points, but like, it was a good preview for what the debate.
That's a good insult. Come on.
Debating. It was because the part where I think I had to go to bed, but that part of the conversation where it was like, I think he asked like Speakeasy. He's like, well, if God like asks you to kill your own child, isn't that like evil? And then Speakeasy is like, you can't even talk about morality. And I was like, oh right, I forgot that's the playbook. It was like, and you know what?
Yeah, that was I mean, that was but that's maybe the one thing that Speak said that I was like, I didn't agree with. I didn't agree with
that. But if you did that during like I'm expecting that's kind of like the level of stuff I'm expecting to come up against. So I'm preparing. I got to remember who I'm up against.
Testy, you don't even know my team.
Have you chosen? Oh yeah, tell me who the fuck's on your. You got like I need to know.
I'm not fucking tell you.
But are they confirmed? I don't even know who they are. But like, is it? Because I don't know if it's happening. I haven't heard from.
It is happening, and I will tell you. It's Kirk, Mel, and me.
Oh,
what the fuck? That's a terrible thing.
Dude, the one
that's the team. That's the team.
Dude, what the fuck, bro? Actually, Kirk's a liability, so... And actually, you know what? So is Mel. All right. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And I'm replacing myself with Emmett. So it's Emmett, Kirk, and Mel against you. Whatever your team is.
Crazy.
Fucking beat that.
Wait. Are you... No, the whole reason I fucking took the debate is because you were on the other side.
Not anymore.
I switched my captains. Now it's Captain Kirk, and he's chosen Emmett and Mel to go against you.
Okay, I just need to know if you're fucking with me, because if you are, I'm straight up like not doing the debate. Like I don't give a. I like that's just like false pretenses. I don't give a. I don't want to talk to these fucking idiots. The whole.
Tell me, Testy, if I'm fucking with you. You tell me if I'm fucking with you.
I don't know if you're fucking with me. I can never tell.
You should probably know.
All right. If you're not fucking with me, then that's fine. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess you are, because you said you made Kirk captain. So, all right, fine.
Captain Kirk.
I have chosen a great lineup, Testy, and you're gonna get but I know I said this to Horace. I told him, I said he's gonna pick Brandon, and we're gonna get our balls ripped off. And I fucking know you're picking Brandon. I already fucking know that. And Brandon,
no. I don't want to like make it unfair like that.
You're picking Brandon. I fucking know Brandon's gonna be showing up. I fucking know that. So I have to get booked up in the next week.
I'm like, because they gave the list or whatever. So I'm trying to like, just trying to finalize and figure this out.
If you don't pick Brandon, you will lose. If you pick Brandon, you will probably win. And so that's why I know you know that. Well, I know that. I know that you know that. You know that. I know that you know that. And so you're picking Brandon. I metagamed this out to the nth dimension.
No, you're just being. You don't have to be scared of Brandon. He's a big old puppy dog.
I have like debated Brandon on objective morality for like hours on end, okay? And I get my taint handed to me, okay, in a fucking wine glass, and I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. The thing that you said that pregnant women go through, whatever that's called, prosteria or something, yeah, that's happened to me a few times, right? So I have to come up with like a lot of new shit.
I don't know. Brandon's upset with that.
I know that. you know.
No,
But
you
I'm not
guys
telling
are
you who I
trying to
picked.
drive a wedge. Me and Brandon are tight.
Nah. See, Brandon heard you talking shit. I was trying to defend him.
I was trying to think back to like why that joke even started, and it was like something was brought up, and then Confluence like, oh, it's like even Brandon would disagree with you, and I was like, why the fuck would I care? And you're like, I'm gonna tell Brandon. And I'm like, oh no, don't tell him.
I just carried
We're
it the whole
sowing
night.
the
I just
seed.
kept peeling back.
The right is so much more connected than the left, and this is why we're gonna fucking destroy you. Okay.
Somebody is talking
clear.
about Israel somewhere on the internet, and I'm being summoned. I gotta go.
Wait, would link us? We'll troll from chat.
I'm going to Speakeasy's channel.
Oh, okay.
Verbal combat. Morris Riley wants me to join him.
You know what?
I was going to stream snipe. I want to snipe easy.
I wanted to support it.
I have a newfound respect for Speakeasy after watching the thing with the 7 people against him and going after his child and all that.
Welcome to the right team.
Yeah, I didn't like him at the start when I first met him. We kind of had a little bit of a fallout.
I think he's more tolerable than some people.
Who are the some people?
Like the orthos, really. It's just really, you know what? I pretty much even the right wingers who like, even if they're like National Socialists or whatever the fuck, like I can get along with pretty much anyone. For some reason, it's just like the ortho bros who fucking get under my skin.
It seems like Maryland. If I had to guess, Maryland would be the top person who gets under.
Oh yeah. Me and
it's gotta be Emmett more than Maryland.
Well, okay, yeah, Emmett and then Mara. I would say will probably be the top.
If Tessie was forced into a 2-hour 1v1, he would rather debate Mara than Emmett. That's my stance.
Tessie,
am I wrong?
Sure. Well, no, I'll agree with that. Yeah. I really thought you were gonna pick him. Maybe you tried.
You should pick him.
You don't know who I picked, Tessie. You don't know. Horse didn't tell you who I fucking picked, did he? That's fucking.
I mean,
come after him.
Didn't, but that's why it was weird. He didn't confirm. If you're confirmed, so I'm like, I don't fucking know what's going on.
I have literally crafted. I thought about this. I meditated on this. I've crafted the perfect team of individuals to take you fucking leftoid cuts down once and for all. I have the fucking dream team assembled. I mean, I don't think any of them have confirmed, to be clear. So like maybe they're busy or whatever. But if they are, I haven't heard from any of them. But if they're free and they're available, your balls, Testy, gone.
Oh, I need those.
Gone. Yeah, I understand. I understand you want them, but you're not going to have them, and that's not up to me. It's out of my hands at that point. Okay, I just set up the team. I let the ball ripping happen. Let the balls fall where they may. Okay, that's what I always say.
Let the balls fall where they may.
Why did the balls always land in your mouth, Confluence?
That's just a coincidence. Sometimes that doesn't always.
Sometimes.
There's a non-zero chance. I feel you don't even understand the probability, Sarcastic Saint. Have you ever heard of the 2 elevator problem? That's my question to you.
I've heard that.
Okay, what's your solution to it?
Don't press the button.
That's not a good solution.
That's a great solution.
That's a great solution.
Even Keelan, who's so math coded, couldn't answer my 2 elevator problem, which is insane. I understand why Kirk, who doesn't know what a fucking Fulcrum or a credit card is.
Wait, you should ask it again.
Keelan's from Wisconsin. He doesn't know shit. Come on.
That's true. You won't watch my trailer.
You know what? I will ask it again. Okay, the question, a simple question. This is a Confluence original thought experiment. Okay, so let's say, and this happened to me, which is why, but that's how a lot of thought experiments start. So you're standing in front of 2 elevators, okay, and they're both on the main floor, and you have the choice of pressing the button on the left or the button on the right, and you click, let's say, the button on you press the button on the left, and the left door opens, and now you might be wondering in your head, did the left door open because I hit the left button, or maybe the elevators don't work like that and I could have hit either button and it's just kind of random on which door is going to open because they're both on the main floor at this point, and maybe if I hit the right button, the left door could have opened. I don't know. And you click you press the left button and the left door opens. Should you conclude that you were correct in thinking that the left button made the left elevator open? And second question is, if you ought not have concluded that, how many times, if that happened that same way, would it take for you to conclude that there is a direct correlation between the button you press and the elevator that opens? If tomorrow I go to my elevator, they're both on the main floor, I hit the right button, right elevator opens, okay, my theory is correct. I do it again. What is a normal number of times where this is like something now I'm like, okay, now I'm like pretty sure what's the time where I'm absolutely sure that when I click that button, that the
if you push the left button once and it opened the right one, then you can just stop your fucking analysis.
Well, sure, but that's not the question.
You can't.
Okay. Wait, why not?
It's a 50-50 shot. It's a 50-50 shot, Voltaire. That's the problem. Like, because I could be. So this happened to me, right? So I hit it, and the left door opened. And then in my mind, this is why I asked Kirk the question. It's like, on one hand, it's like, okay, my theory is correct. Left button opens left elevator. But the other part of my brain is like, but it's a 50-50. If you were wrong, you would still be right half of the time. Now, if I did that again, it could still happen again. And I could be right, and it would be a quarter of the time, an eighth of the time, a 16th of the time. You understand what I'm saying?
I do want to answer this.
Okay, go ahead, Testy.
Okay, so there was two parts of it. So the first one was
cheers.
If it were to happen, then you're like, how justified? So if it happened once, I don't think it's like a justified belief. If it's an absolute certainty, I'm thinking like probably over 10 times. Then I would be comfortable to say, okay, there's some probably type of link, but I think that line's probably different for everybody. It's like, I don't think there's a hard answer on that. But for me, 10 times, like over the course of 10 days or whatever the sample size is. But having said that, I think mathematically, because it would be the same odds as like a coin flip. If it is that's not strictly speaking, but as far as you're concerned, it's basically a coin flip. So I don't think mathematically the odds ever change. Like, you could theoretically just have that string of luck where it just always reinforces your belief. So I don't think it would be like be a level of inductive reasoning. So I don't think you could ever say with 100% certainty. But I think that you could be relatively confident. I would be relatively confident after like maybe about 10 times, I think.
Okay. I conclude that after listening to Con mention this elevator question for the 100th time, that I'm not going to press a button and I'm going to take the stairs. So there.
You never asked me this question.
Ooh, that's a good answer.
Press the middle button because that's the only place the button exists.
Section, we all know you can't even repeat my question. We all know that. We all know that.
Just take the damn stairs.
Yeah. You have to realize the truth. There is no button.
You never asked me this question.
Oh, okay, Keelan, then go ahead. Because I got a bone to pick with Testy. I mean, I agree with him mostly, but I have a question to ask. Not a really bone to pick, but
can you restate it? I'm in the middle of a chess game, so I wasn't paying attention. Just something about elevators.
Oh wow.
Are you being for real, Keelan? Don't fucking talk to me. I'm here to do the whole thing.
Yeah, I didn't hear the full question. I heard it was about elevators, but like I said, I'm playing.
Are you being dead ass? Because it takes a long time to say.
I mean, it really does.
Yeah,
it doesn't take that long to say.
Okay, Testy, restate it because I'm going to say it in a long time. So, Testy, you restate it.
Okay, so there's 2 elevators and 2 buttons, and one is on the left, one is on the right, and you hit the left button and the left elevator door opens. And so the question is, I think there were 2 questions originally that Confluence posed. One, how is it like a justified belief to say that the left button opened the left door? And then the follow-up was, how many times would it have to happen where you press the right button and the right elevator door opens, or you press the left and then the left opens? How many times would that need to happen before you like make a correlation and say, okay, these buttons are definitely linked to their respective doors? Something like that, right? That's pretty that's representation.
That's a very good. Yes, very cohesive.
You're just like in a lobby, and there are two elevators, and you're pressing a button, and if you press the button, one of the doors opens. And
no, Keelan, lock in.
Inside of you, there are two elevators.
Inside of us,
They only go to the basement.
elevators.
There is no higher level.
Take the stairs.
See, this is the problem with conciseness, because Tessie said it, but Keelan's not listening. Keelan, no, I'm saying I went into my lobby, and both of the elevators were on the main floor. I can see it. It says M. They're both on the M. They're both on the M floor, the main floor. And I hit. There's two buttons, a left and a right button. I hit the left button. The left elevator opens, and then I'm thinking, did the left elevator open because I hit the left button, or could I have hit the left button and the right elevator opens, and it's just a random thing that happens? And so I was.
Were you drunk when you did this?
No, I was fully sober. I hit the left button and the left elevator opened. And so in my mind, immediately I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I guess, yeah, I hit the left thing and the left elevator opened. But then immediately the other side of my brain, it's like, well, you don't know that. That's it could be 50-50. Like if you could be just right by a coin flip. It could be it could have nothing to do with that you hit the left button. Maybe the left button doesn't control the left elevator, and maybe the buttons are like the same, that no matter what button you pressed, whatever elevator happens to be available would show up, and if they're both available, it'll be a random thing. And yeah, and then if that happened repeatedly, then let's say I did it again, and both elevators there, I hit the right button, the right elevator opens when I hit the right button. Is that enough to conclude? That's a 25% chance that I'm wrong, but it's a less chance. And then we see where this goes, right? At what amount am I justified in thinking, yes, I'm like very confident that the button I press controls the elevator on this side.
I don't think
you're asking me like how many times you have to press it.
Yeah, how many times before you would say it's like a justified belief? I think is kind of what you said.
Justified
belief,
belief,
or is it ever a justified belief? I guess.
Yeah, like at what point? At what point would you? Because like one is not enough for me. Like this happened to me in real life, and I still don't know, and I refuse to learn how elevators work, so I still don't know because it was a 50-50. And so, and if I did it twice,
I refuse to know. That's
still not enough. And at an arbitrary point, as Tessie pointed out, Tessie said 10, and yeah, like I guess that's the thing I want to talk about. And like for me, maybe it'd be like 7 or 8 or something. Like there might be, but it's like a random amount where I'm like, there is a non-zero chance that it could be the case that I'm just hitting the button and I'm just getting lucky each time. And yeah, it's the same door that's opening. But maybe if I pressed it 12 times, then the other door would open. My whole theory would be shattered. But at what point would you be justified to believe that the button you press on the side of the elevator is going to open that side of the door?
Is this how you're preparing yourself to go to Vegas?
They're calling from Keelan, because Keelan, you better not be cucking me, because I'm like, I asked you if you'd be dead ass. You better have been dead ass. I swear to God.
When you tell this thing of yours, I always picture this. You in deep thought staring at an elevator.
Yeah, at a button. Just staring at the button.
Just staring at the button.
Yeah, people passing by like.
Yeah, they're looking at you like this guy's fucking whack.
Yeah, real Socrates
That's what
moment.
happened. That's an actual screen cap from a flock camera.
And like Confluence's eyes are like widened and his mouth is a little open, like just blowing his own mind, like just standing there.
Broadly speaking. Oh, sorry.
Did
go
you
ahead.
say there are two
I
buttons?
want to hear Keelan. Keelan, give me. I will actually be so mad, Keelan.
Did you
if
say
you're
there
fucking
are
don't give me
two
an
buttons?
answer.
Like there's a button by the other elevator and there's a button by the there are two buttons next to each other.
Yes,
There's two elevators next to each
left.
other.
There's two elevators, two buttons, one on the left, one on the right. They're both on the main floor. Does the left button happens to open the left elevator, or maybe not? Maybe the left button could have opened the right one, and then how many? But if it opened the left one, then my belief is confirmed. But then that could be coincidence. How many times do I have to go through this process to conclude that if I hit the left button, the left elevator will open?
Inside you, there are two buttons.
So, in this scenario, maybe like. I feel like I'd be pretty certain if it happened the first time, just given the context. But if it happens like 3 times in a row, then I'm like, yeah, sure. And if it didn't happen the 4th time, I'd be like, okay, they just have stupid fucking wiring, and I'd move on.
Yeah. What are the odds both are at the fucking main floor?
That's a
you shouldn't be you shouldn't be sure on the
It's stupid
first
wiring.
the first time is a
They
coin
both should be
flip.
master buttons.
No,
Both buttons should open at the door at main floor.
You gave the context that there are 2 buttons side by side, one on the left, one on the right. If I click the left one and the left elevator opens, I'm going to think, oh, yeah, probably left elevator. I'm not even going to consider that the right elevator would open with the left button if that happened on the first try. If I come back down and it opens the right one, I'd be like, oh, weird fucking wiring, but whatever. Why would they have 2 buttons if it could open either elevator? They only need 1 button.
That you're like metagaming this.
Because it's
it's
an efficiency, whatever way you're coming from.
You're actually Let's Chief, who's like trying to tell me about like Let's Chief is like, oh, do you guys know how elevators work? This is how, and that's not what the thought experiment is about. I made up the thought experiment, okay? It's a real thing that happened to me, but I'm the arbiter of this, okay? It's not about your fucking.
What if you add a 3rd elevator and the button is beside the fucking first one in the middle?
Yeah, what if one of the elevators isn't working and then
what if there's 2 buttons beside the one in the middle and then there's no buttons on the outside?
This is what I had to do, Kirk. This is what I had to do, Kirk. It's like the same thing. If you had a coin, you pick up a random coin and you're let's say you want it to be heads and you flip it and it's heads. Well, that's probably not enough to think that your volition is like changing the outcome of the coin flip. It's a 50-50. If you do it again, well, still probably not enough. But there's probably an amount of coin flips that you might do where either like this is a broken coin or I have magical powers. Like there's going to be some amount where you're like, this is fucking insane.
Magical powers. I worked at Home Depot for like a couple of months, and I used to have to work at the back till, and so I would run the back till for like hours sometimes without seeing a customer. And what I started doing was I took some till tape and I started flipping a coin. And I literally, so I flipped a quarter like hundreds of times, and you try to do that. You're like, I wonder, like if I could, and you start getting in your own head, like maybe I could game this where I flip it in the perfect way. I'll always start on the heads. But long story short, it did end up being about 50-50. there's probably a perfect flip that you could like really practice if you like. The mechanism. I tried really fucking hard, man. I tried for like multiple shifts, and eventually I was like, "Nah, it's what they say is correct." Unfortunately, you can't. I couldn't game the system, so very anticlimactic. But anyway, go ahead. Yeah.
I want to hear Keelan. So I feel like I've explained to you in so many ways, Keelan. So I want you to give your answer.
Keelan did answer.
He answered in like a different way.
He wants the coin flip one.
Coughlin, you're such a bad host.
I'm trying to, because you're not answering what I'm actually asking. You're like pulling a fucking let's queef, and I'm not asking you that. I'm not asking you like how elevators work or like I'm asking you, so I'm trying to break it down. I'm trying to like Kirkify it for you.
And you should have gone with the coin to start with. Why would you start with elevators?
Because the elevator is what happened to me like 2 days ago. So it's a real world example that I'm like, oh, I hit the button and it opened, and I'm like, and then I caught myself and I'm like, but I shouldn't conclude that because I might be harboring a false belief. And then I thought, how many times would this have to happen before I conclude it's a correct belief?
And it is like
maybe
we are in the present moment.
Uncomfortable for you because you're religious, but like for me, I'm okay with living in uncertainty. If the coin flip head a million times. And I'm still like, well, maybe tails on the next one. Doesn't matter.
It has nothing to do with religion.
I got you there, bro.
No, it has nothing. Because after a certain amount of coin flips, you would think the coin is weighted. Yeah. Any sane person. If not, you're like actually retarded.
No, you would think that you have magical powers.
If you flip the coin 100 times and it lands on heads 100 times, this is what I asked Kirk. This is, I think, a clear example. This is the difference. I can't remember how I said it yesterday, but I think I said this exact thing. That it's a thing you can ask people, and I think it like reveals a lot. If a coin was flipped 100 times and lands on heads every single time, then would you bet money that it would land on heads the 101st time?
Yes.
And Right, and you should bet that. And so this is like I tried to explain the meme graph
what do we know
of like
about the coin?
Mathematically,
you know nothing.
Though,
You know what I said, Keely. You know what I said. You flip the coin 100 times, it lands on heads 100 times. Should you bet on the 101st time, it would land on heads.
If I'm told
that's all you know.
If I'm told it's a fair coin, I would say no.
You don't know.
If I'm not told anything,
all I said is what I said.
Then I wouldn't make the bet.
Yeah, see, because Keelan knows the
That's
math.
okay. That's equally retarded.
No,
that's equally. That's equally retarded.
Mathematically
That's actually
correct.
equally.
No, that's mathematically the correct decision if you don't know anything about the coin.
It is, but
it is purely inductive to say that it will.
Thank you. That is the thought experiment. It's like
right.
It's like the graph I'm talking about between if you're like. And I was trying to explain this. I wish I should have probably brought it up. But it's like you got like the slobbering guy in the middle or whatever, it's like the bell curve, and you got like there's like
sure. Confluence, get to the point. What point are you trying to make with this thought experiment?
And then like the all the people in the middle, it's like they agree, but they're wrong. So the smart guy agrees with the dumb guy. So in this example, the smart people that are wrong, they're thinking, well, I know about the gambler's fallacy. I know that the previous probability of a coin flip doesn't influence the next probability, so I'm not going to bet. And this is basically kind of Keelan's answer, where he's like, I'm not going to bet. You said you're not going to bet.
Not the
That's
reason.
what you said.
You
said you're not going to bet.
Preempting me. That's not the reason.
Give the explanation now. What's the reason?
Yeah, why wouldn't you bet?
I don't know anything about the coin. If I don't know whether it's a fair coin or if it's weighted, I'm not.
It's already hit heads 100 times.
See, yeah, thank you, Voltaire. You should. Keelan is in the middle part of this. He's in the middle part.
I need to know if it's fair. It's already hit 100 times, man.
It's panhandler trickery. It's a panhandler baiting you in. It's trickery.
Yeah.
It's like a
then they do the old switcheroo and they put the real one in.
But
just because you asked the question.
My answer is middle of the road because I would take those odds, but I would also admit to myself that I shouldn't. Like, it's not the mathematically correct thing to do. I would do it because I'm like a greedy motherfucker, and I'd be like,
it's not even about. It's not about math at all. It's just like I don't know anything about. It's like going and gambling. You shouldn't go and gamble. You're probably going to lose
gambling
money.
Is degenerate. Yeah.
It's not. No, it's not that. You're like coming at it from like coming from the third dimension of this like 2-dimensional graph, Keelan, but you're like equally landing in like the retard zone where it's like
prompt cucking.
The dumb people are like, well, hey, if it's landed a heads on heads 100 times, it's going to happen again. And then the smart people are like, well, but I know about the gambler's fallacy, so like I don't know about that. But the really smart people are like, it's probably a trick coin. If it landed on heads 100 times, the chance of that happening is 2 to the power of 100. If that actually is happening, yes, I'm obviously going to bet on it.
And the really smart people understand Rick and Morty. I got you, bro.
And the really smart people are not on this panel.
Confluence, you're bringing up my dramatic.
I just got here.
Wow.
This is the point.
You're bringing up my traumatic history dealing with gambling. I used to be addicted to gambling. This is a hard story for me to tell. I drove to Reno, Nevada, and I stayed in a casino, and I gambled, and all the drinks are free because I want to keep you there. And when I got up to my hotel, I had lost $60. So when you ask me this question, I'm not going to gamble.
I thought you were being real. I thought I was
$60.
So
that was clearly a fake.
Prepared to be nice. I was so prepared to be nice to you, kids. I thought you were opening up, and then you're just fucking.
All the drinks were free, and you lost $60. Wow.
Yeah, it's not. That's not too bad. Confluence, use your God one that you used last night. That was better. So if you say to God, give me. Do things to make me believe you exist. How many times does God need to do those things before you believe He exists?
Right. That's the
just one if it's good enough.
Yeah, it's true.
That's the follow-up, right? How many times?
Make my dick bigger. I'd be like, all right, I'll follow you.
I'll be
what you were doing in your example that you gave, Testy. Let's say you flip the coin or whatever you're doing. and let's say it was like 100 times, 1,000 times, there's got to be a chance where you're like, something's wrong. You switch to a new coin, maybe you switch to dice. Let's say you keep getting the same result. There's got to be a point that you would think some greater natural influence is influencing my life, but at the same time, there is still a non-zero chance that could just be luck, and there's an arbitrary point that I think most people would be like,
sure,
this is God, but they could be wrong.
Well, no, my first assumption, I don't think I would ever invoke, oh, this is some supernatural thing. I would be like, this is obviously like a trick or a weighted coin or something.
You
like
switch the coins. That's what I said. That you
Shoe magic.
You switch the coins. You switch the dice. You do this. You switch to everything, but it still shows up the same way, and you do this like 1,000 times. There's gonna be some amount,
yeah,
right?
Sure. I will bite the bullet, and I will say that at a certain point, I have no physical or like earthly explanation. I would probably have to then start believing in like some other thing, other force. I would question reality to a degree. I'd be like, this is not possible, and I would freak me the fuck out for sure. So sure, that would be insane if that's something like that happened.
Right, and that's the thing I'm trying to build to, in some ways, is like there is
You're building
incalculable. This does go somewhere. It wasn't intended to, but it kind of merges with something I've talked about before.
Fuck, who'd you get to land your plane? Who's in control?
The pilot's drunk.
I am in control. I am landing this, okay, at some point. But there is something that there is some amount of like incredibly unlikely incidences that would lead most people to think something preternatural or supernatural is happening in this moment. And I guess this is the kind of like cuckoldry of it all, because like a religious person might have that at a certain threshold and an atheist might have it at a different threshold. But it's all kind of arbitrary, and there's always the possibility, no matter how many times you flip a coin or roll the dice, no matter how fair it is, you could flip a fair coin a billion times. It could end up heads a billion times. That's possible.
We've had this conversation. It's like the movie. It's like the movie The Number 23, where it's like an atheist will see a lamppost turn on, and they'll be like, "Oh, it must be like 7 o'clock when the lamppost turn on." And then somebody who's religious, who's already like primed to like view signs and shit like that, they'll be like, oh my god, it was dark and the lamppost turned on at the perfect time so that I could like see this thing, this $2 or this coin on the side of the road, and it must be a sign. Like it's just a different type of thinking.
No,
okay, this is boring. I thought you were gonna speak about the church. So
yeah, I was
going.
No, it's been pretty boring.
It's just speaking about probability, which is dumber than even speaking about the church.
Yeah, Emmett, give me your answer.
Speaking about the church would be fun. It's like, oh, is it possible that things happen? Yes, it is possible.
Okay,
yes.
So you have a brain dead answer, and you're just bored because you literally don't understand.
Exactly. I'm bored about the brain dead fucking conversation about possibilities.
You actually don't even know. You can't.
Doesn't depend on the individual.
Grace us all, Emmett. Grace us all with your restatement of the thing I'm talking about. If you're so bored, then you should be able to easily restate what we're talking about. If there is a
coin that it's hit 100 times in a row, it's probably weighted. People that are very smart will probably think they're weighted. If we're gonna bet on it, they will probably bet on that's gonna go heads. And next time, this is because probability will say that it goes 50-50 about 50% of the time. It's about 49 and a percentage and 50 and that percentage. But at the end of the day, it's completely irrelevant. Most of the time it wouldn't happen. You have a fair coin, you would see that they will go 3 to 4 times at most. So it's a completely boring statement. It's like, oh, well, you see this happening 100 times.
Okay,
it's a sign of God. It's fucking stupid. I don't give a shit. It's fucking dumb because it has nothing to do with the actual conversation when it comes to what the fucking church is even about. It's just dumb.
Emmett, stay with me. Stay with me. You are right so far. Hats off. You're right so far. But then punt it with me to the religious thing, the religious angle of what I was asking, because that was like kind of the build up, and I'm going into the religious thing. So what do you think about the religious thing?
I'm waiting, hoping.
Coping.
I already said it.
He's coping.
I'm hoping that we get to the religious part. What is the religious part?
No, I already said, like, okay, I'll say it again. Like I guess if like, and I'm not saying you might disagree that one should do this, Emmett, but like, let's say like God started to like, let's say God showed a specific Bible verse to you, okay, and it happens one day, and it's a weird verse. It's in like Nehemiah. It's like a random, like no one talks about it.
Bro,
like,
today
you flip it open in your Bible and you see it, and then the next day, someone on the subway is like, "Hey, I just felt that I should tell you about Nehemiah 9:36." And you're like, okay, that's weird. That's just what I read yesterday. And you see it on a billboard, and you're like, no one talks about this. And you watch like an old movie, and then Nehemiah 9:36 shows up, and then you listen to a song, and it's like, it's not a confirmation bias at this point. This is like transcending space and time. You're hearing the same passage. At what point is it random, or at what point would you conclude that maybe God is trying to tell me something?
This is why normativity is important and the church is important, so you don't have these fucking Gnostic retardation.
This is the most boring fucking question I've ever heard in my goddamn life.
Shut up, Elder. I love you, Elder, but I want Emmett to answer the
Elder's a
actual
member
question.
now.
To give you the Norman of authority argument.
I want the actual answer, though. I asked a specific question, and I want a specific answer.
Just say preferences over and over. Here's what he wants to talk.
The point of the normativity is so you don't have to be running around thinking that there's some kind of Gnostic knowledge that's coming to you in some kind of fucking dream.
That's not what I.
Everything
really
you said is possible, and it can be completely relevant.
Hell yeah,
Emmett, you did so good in the first half, but you're not addressing the second half at all.
Okay, let me put it this way. I thought about Romans 9 right now. I just thought about Romans 9. And in Romans 9, it says that some people are better than others.
Wait, are you talking about Bible verses?
And that's the way that it is. So
bro.
when I see things happening, it's just Romans 9 because that's the way that I think about it. Because that's the way it is. Confluence.
Even if you think it's stupid,
some people get
I'm asking you,
14.5 million votes and some people fucking don't.
Emmett,
some people buy fucking Bugattis. Yeah. Most people should.
It might be that you get a Bugatti. How probable do you think that you're gonna grow up to have a Bugatti?
Confluence. A Bugatti?
Wait, Emmett, I want to know
how probable it is. I'm asking you a question, Confluence. I want to know how probable it is.
Repeat my question to me, this second one, because I think you actually fucking went brain dead on this last thing I asked.
Yeah, how you read a specific verse of the Bible.
Zero Bugattis.
And then somebody else mentions it, and then you see a billboard with it, and then finally you get The Rock saying, "Oh, John 16:4 or something." I don't know, fucking. It doesn't mean anything because you're not giving me any reason to believe that there's any. There's actually any kind of confirmation about what it actually means. The reason of normativity is that you're not lost.
It's true. Like, Confluence, you could have seen the billboard and not know and put it in your subconscious. So could the person you were talking to.
I'm about to finish my answer, okay? The reason of normativity is that you are not in some kind of Gnostic sea of things that you don't understand.
I'm not talking about that.
It means nothing.
I understand, but I'm saying, Emmett, if this happens, so you seem to get what I'm saying, right? The movies, the shows, The Rock, he's saying the same verse. But I'm saying, if this happened 1,000 times, 100,000 times, would you still think it's just random? You wouldn't read anything into that? That's a fair answer. If you say you wouldn't, that's a fair answer.
Because certainty is not random, right?
So you wouldn't read anything into that if the same verse showed up.
I'm gonna ask you that question again. Is certainty random?
I would say 3 times.
Okay, so the important parts about the knowledge
You're not answering
of God.
my question, though.
The important parts about the knowledge of God doesn't come from random experience. It comes from.
Can you answer my question, though?
How can you say that?
I'm not trying to go into like a dogmatic discussion, Emmett.
Where do you base that on?
In the subjective experience of a person, he might find some kind of meaning. It might be a way that God's kind of.
I'm saying, what would you do? Boots on the ground, divorced from theology. If the same verse showed up to you, let's say 1,000,000 times in every impossible way, where you're like, I just don't get it. What would you do? What would you think on that? Would you just think, oh, I guess that's random?
No, it's demons, bro.
If I'm working outside of religion, yes, well, it would be completely random.
No, I'm saying
Why
you
would
right
it-
now.
why
Emmett,
would it-
you right now.
Yes.
This is a real thing. I'm asking
You're
you.
divorcing
Why
me
you
from
have to-
religion.
Yeah, you divorced him of everything.
I'm asking you right now.
You divorce me
You
from
as a
religion.
person,
If I'm a,
Emmett.
if I'm a, I'm just a preferencist, okay? You divorce me
No,
from
I'm not.
religion as a
Holy
preferencist
shit.
because I just prefer shit.
Holy shit,
Okay,
Emmett,
I would
I'm
be
asking
absolutely
you-
sure that whatever I
Emmett,
prefer is
I'm
gonna be the
asking
case.
you-
Maybe I
divorce myself
prefer
from
the
the
panel.
something. Maybe I
I'm
don't.
asking you as Emmett. Emmett,
I know.
I'm asking you as yourself
Why
if
are-
this happened, if you heard
You divorcing
the
me from
same verse.
theology.
I'm not
Confluence.
divorcing you. I'm not divorcing for anything. I'm saying if you heard the same
But-
verse, you
Roll
wake
it
up
back.
tomorrow, you
Emmett
hear
doesn't even
Nehemiah
believe in
6:13,
divorce.
you hear it again,
That's
again,
also
again
fair
in
point.
movies and audio 100,000 times. I'm saying, do you stop to think that maybe I should hear this first? Do you think it's random? I'm talking about you. I'm not divorcing you for anything. I'm talking about you, Emmett, as a person, you yourself.
Yes. If I don't have the theological certainty, I will think it's random.
And no matter how many times, like it could be a million, it could be like a Googleplex to 1 odds that this is random, but you would still say that's random.
I don't think his answer is going to
I would
change.
say, yeah, I would say it is random. The reason why is, let me put it this way, okay? If it
No,
was
that's a
the
fair
case,
answer. Because I don't have a problem with that answer. That's a
Yeah,
fair
yeah.
answer. I just want to let you know that's a fair answer.
because
yeah.
I don't
Lay it
have
down,
any,
Emmett,
I don't
lay it
have any
down.
foundation.
Fuck.
I just don't have any foundation to believe anything different. Why would I think that it's something different when the answers that I have are based directly on randomness? Right?
Exactly.
If
See,
all
I
I have
told
as my
you.
foundation for my belief
Preference.
system is pure randomness, okay, it doesn't even mean that it's correct or incorrect. It just happened. It's a thing that is.
I'm talking about you. I don't like that you're talking about like if I was this. I'm talking about you, Emmett. You as a person.
I am.
Not,
I
don't
don't
like that you're
believe
talking
that.
about like if I was a preference.
I,
I'm talking about you.
I believe in divine providence.
Yeah,
and
God.
I believe in. I
That's
don't
all he
believe
wants
in
to talk about.
randomness.
So many times, like Emmett is incapable of engaging in hypotheticals. I don't know why the fuck you keep banging your head against the same goddamn door.
He just wants to talk about his one
He's not
argument.
engaged no matter
his
what the
answer.
fuck you do.
I just
I don't know why the
engaged
fuck
in a
you're trying to do this.
hypothetical.
By the way,
You did.
You're gonna
Confluence
remove-
divorced him from theology. What do you expect?
Mommy and
I'm
Daddy's
not, shut up,
fighting.
Voltaire. I'm not
You
divorcing
did
anyone from
roll it back.
anything.
You said
Shut up,
you said
Voltaire.
devoid
You
of.
don't-
I
Shut
just
up.
said
You
engaged in
have
yourself.
no idea what's
hypothetical. On the
happening. You have no
Yeah.
idea.
hypothetical.
Everybody doesn't believe in divorce.
I do
I
think
literally
it's-
said
if you don't take the atheist
hypothetical.
presuppositions, then you're not
I
engaging
think-
with the hypothetical.
I think Emmett
Your
did
terms were
answer
shit,
this.
and now you're forgetting them.
Shut up, Voltaire. Please, Voltaire, shut the fuck up for a second. I think Emmett did actually answer
I'm not really
this.
good at that.
I think I asked Emmett, right, if this happened a million times,
Yeah,
would you,
like,
as
why would I
you,
believe
would
that?
you,
That's not what I
and he
believe.
said, I would not, and I think that is actually a fair, like, unironically, I think that's a fine answer. Like, so I'm not trying to, like, be a shit here. That's a fine answer. I think for a lot of people, there is an amount where they would say this is, like, too coincidental to be true, but it's also fine to say, yeah, it happens a billion times. Well, there is a non-zero chance this could happen a billion times. And so I'm not going to cut my mind and believe in it. I don't care what the probability is. That's a fine answer. So I don't.
But I just don't have any reason
So
to
I
believe
think what Emmett
differently,
said
right?
at the end is a fine answer. I don't. Yeah.
Confluence. Chat doesn't like that Mommy and Daddy are fighting. Look at the comments.
You're talking about one comment, I think,
Where-
which is
where-
having a confluence. Me and
better be
Emmett are
daddy
never
in
gonna
this.
get divorced. We're not
Yeah,
going
daddy.
to never get
Confluence.
divorced. Okay.
We're getting a
Confluence,
divorce.
Mom. I'm still invited to his house, and Emmett
Confluence.
will still agree
Confluence,
with
what are the
this.
chances
you know?
of me getting divorced from this panel?
Confluence, I want a divorce.
I want to get divorced from this
You
panel.
know,
You well, good luck,
I want
brother,
to
'cause we
divorce from this panel.
fucking
Yeah,
we
you
got
gotta ask
no false divorce. So fuck you, Emmett. It's never happening. It's
What did
never
I tell
happening.
you about a prenup, Confluence?
Well, it's
Emma
okay.
gets,
I tried,
Emma gets the
chat.
You
kids.
don't have a prenup.
Emma gets the kids.
I get the birds and the dog.
Oh, thanks, Emmett. Thanks a lot, Emmett.
Junior. You don't get Confluence
I get
Junior.
Confluence
You don't get
Junior.
Green Bird.
I get Confluence
Especially
Junior.
Confluence
Excuse me,
Junior.
Bird gang.
Excuse me.
Especially Confluence Junior.
Excuse me,
With
I have
all
a
due
question for
respect, I'll sue in
Confluence.
fucking court.
I
Okay,
don't have-
I'm
I
not
have a
letting go
question.
Greenberg.
I have a question for Confluence.
Yeah.
What does the Bernstein-von Mises theorem state about the asymmetrical behavior of the Bayesian posteriors in regular paradigmatic models? What conditions does it require? And what does it imply
Take a
about
bite
the
of that one,
relationship between
Confluence.
Bayesian credible intervals and frequentist confidence intervals?
It's about time some real questions were asked.
I have a question for
this is
Kirk.
real talk.
I have a question for Kirk.
Where's Kirk?
Kirk's not on the panel, but you can still ask him.
Confluence, what do you think?
Answer the question, Confluence. Answer the question.
Confluence, what do you think? I'm just going to
Answer the question,
I'm not going to
Confluence.
respond to anybody else and wait for Confluence. Thanks.
It's just gone.
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh God! Thank God he's gone.
Take his elevators with him.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the hell is like the idea with all this probability.
What
It's
does the
retarded.
elevator? What does the elevator? The coin question. What do they have to do with the religious question?
Well,
yeah, I was hoping that you guys were gonna be speaking about the church. I was like happy
Yeah.
because I thought you guys were gonna be speaking about the church. And I come here and you're talking about stupid probability, the dumbest shit.
I'll make Confluence when he gets back. You guys.
Yes, it was literally meaningless. The whole last half an hour was meaningless.
I don't think there's anybody denying that the church has caused lots of violence. And
No,
all
it's,
sorts.
I would deny it. I do deny it.
Look, right. What happened was there was a trade route, right?
What is
and
the church,
caravans-
Futoy? What is
yes,
the church?
that's what I'm talking about. The church, right? So
What
there was
is
a trade
it?
route
Tell me
into the
what is
Middle
it
East-
first.
into the Middle East, and the caravans kept getting raided. So what the church did was they sent the
What is the
Knights
church?
Templar. The church sent the Knights Templar to defend.
You're
this,
talking
but
about
no,
shit
no.
that happened, but I'm not
It's like
telling you
saying
what the
guns
church
kill
is.
people and not people kill people.
And then the story got
But
out.
what church are we talking about? What church are we talking
And
about?
then the story got out. The story
church
got
are we
out
talking
that it was the Holy Land.
The church is the gun.
Right, so then
It
that's
didn't
how
kill people, the
Crusades-
people kill people.
Basically, I'm describing what happened in the Crusades.
I
right?
don't
The
want to know what
Crusades
happened.
was
Can you tell me
crazy,
what
it
is
was
the
nuts.
church? No?
But that's what the point is. How much violence did the church do, right?
But what?
Can you tell me what the church is?
Yeah, what
What
church
is
are we
it?
talking about? What church are we
I,
talking about?
I don't know. I think we're talking
Well,
about...
Emmett, it's the place that Futoy just fucking took you to.
What?
What is that place? What is
The
it?
church, boy. He just took you to church, boy.
Yeah, but what's it? What is it?
Okay,
Well
explain
said.
that church.
Well
Yeah,
said.
explain it. Anybody
well
can tell
said.
me what it is, what the church is at all? No?
Are we
No, I
talking
have
about the
no
Catholic
idea.
Church?
Where people go to
I don't
pray,
know.
right?
Yeah, well,
What's
I mean...
is it where people go to pray?
Is that
what church? What church did the
where
most
they
violence?
prostrate
And that's
I don't-
probably the Roman
I don't
Catholic
know.
Church.
I
They
just
have
want to know
many
what it
churches.
is first. How can we get a definition of
Well, I
what
don't
a
think
church
it- well,
is?
Define
What
your
is the
define your
church?
parameters.
Oh no, we don't know.
The
Oh, we don't
Vatican.
know. Okay.
The Vatican. How
So
about that?
you're telling me that something you don't know is causing a lot of violence?
I didn't say that.
Oh, you said
Nobody
that a
said
second
that.
ago. What the fuck you mean?
No, I
Nobody said that.
It's always
You're
talking
just getting hung up on.
What? I don't know is definitely spoken. Someone said I don't know. I know that happened.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, I was
Somebody said that. I heard
I want
that.
to put a lot of atheists in cages.
Okay, the Roman Catholic Church is the one
No,
that has done the
Futoy was
most
saying
violence.
that.
So I'm gonna ask again because I'm still confused. What is the church?
Yeah, I said I don't know.
Like the Vatican
Yeah, there you go. The
Are
Vatican.
you?
The Vatican is the church.
is one of the churches.
Are you talking
Church of
about-
the Vatican.
Are you
So
talk-
it's one
are
of
you
the
talking-
churches. Now there's multiple churches.
That's not
Yeah,
the
there's
What is
multiple
it?
religions, so there's multiple churches.
only the
What is
Orthodox.
the church? Can you tell me what the church is?
It's,
that
it's
when you
like,
see-
in this context, it's organized large religion.
Organized large religion. So
Yeah,
which religion?
you say that the
All of
church is, for example, the people that believe in Buddha. They're the church.
No, they actually.
They're a church?
Yeah,
No, it's Christianity.
They're a church. So all of the atheists are a church.
No, Christianity based
believe.
For
religion.
Christianity based. Now now
Religion.
it's Christianity. Can you
Yes,
please
it was
anybody
always
tell me what the
Christianity-based.
church
Not now.
is?
Not now. It's
Christianity.
Christianity based. It was always Christianity based.
Yeah,
Look at the
but
problem.
that's not what you said. You said organized religion. So a bunch of atheists getting together. That would be a church, right?
Look, for me, it's 4:30 in the morning. I'm not into fake fucking.
You just wanted a definition for the church.
Oh well, if you don't know, well then maybe
you can't use examples of the church to define the thing. What is the church?
Emmett is right-wing Pisco.
No.
No, I'm not right-wing Pisco. I just want to know what it is. Let me tell you what Pisco would do. Okay.
What right-wing is? That's nonsense.
Let me tell you what Pisco would do. Pisco would be, in my definition of the church, this is whatever I decide it is so that my argument makes sense that you cannot attack it. That would be the way that Pisco would do the definition. Now, if I'm asking for a fucking definition, I just want to know what you mean by it, which is not what Pisco does. Okay, so once again, anybody here, any of you can tell me what it is.
I've bared witness to it firsthand.
Define the definition of the church. That's really easy.
He asked for a definition?
Not an example, just the definition.
Like which church?
Yeah, just want the definition.
No, just the church. The definition of the church.
Yeah, organized. What he said was organized large religion. Perfect. So Buddhists are a church.
Organized Christian large religion with people.
All of them.
So the Mormons.
You're going to be confused about.
So the Mormons are. You would consider the Mormons a church, right?
It's not so much the people; it's the establishment of the religion itself.
Emmett, I think you're just making up arguments just for the sake of argument.
No.
I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck you mean. That's the question that I have.
Well, who cares? Who cares? Get your own meaning.
Oh yeah, everybody knows, right? Everybody knows what you mean when you say something.
Hang on. I got the Merriam-Webster here. So it's a building for public religious services and especially Christian worship.
Yeah, that's even worse.
It's even worse.
So I just want to be sure. I just want to be sure that we have.
Yeah. Oh, I got you. Go ahead.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I just want to be sure that we have it. That we have it right.
Context refers to
a building. So
Yeah,
just to be completely sure, because I remember. Let me see.
I'm
just
you know,
the prompt.
A building kills people. Okay.
Wait.
So
everybody,
it says the church is keeping people from God. So you're telling me that a building in which people go to pray is keeping people away from God
and murdering people.
No, that's not. No,
and
lots
it's murdering people too, right? So the building, for some reason, has the will to murder people and keep them away from God. That's your position right now. Just asking for a friend.
Futoy made that.
You're asking for a friend.
I did not make any such argument. Don't be ridiculous.
He's asking for
I'm just asking. I'm not entirely sure about what the fuck you mean when you say church. That's what I'm asking you. This is your argument so far. The argument is a building where people go to pray is keeping people away from God.
I think he means the congregation of the church. So maybe we should narrow it down.
The church, it's just
so the church is the congregation of the church.
It's not the church then.
You guys, you're being so stupid here. You're being so dumb here. Stop being so dumb. Can we clear up this easy definition?
The amount of dopamine that I'm getting out of these, you don't know.
It's wild to me that we're so confused about it. Emmett is weaponizing stupidity.
Yes, I agree.
I know you do. That's why I'm trying to get past it because I want to hear the conversation.
There is no conversation.
So Tyler, can you please? I am weaponizing stupidity. So we go on. Please tell me what the church is.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. I'll tell you. Okay. So I'll read it again. So it's a building for public religious services and especially Christian worship.
But
so the building,
that's not the only definition, and that's not the definition in this context.
So the building is keeping the people.
The entirety of the religion.
I'm so happy that you brought it up to that again, because that is exactly.
Church. They don't mean one building.
That's the antithesis of it.
I used Merriam-Webster. I should have used.
The church is not a. The church is a gun. It's not. The gun doesn't kill people. People do.
Right. People kill people.
Hang
A boy is a gun.
I think everyone. I think Testy is being a limp-wristed troll right now. I love you, Testy, but I think everyone knows what Testy's doing. But it's not. It's not helpful.
Yeah,
You're so biased.
It's
not a good troll. It's not a good troll.
This is so funny.
I was trying to get
Emmett
you
is
when Testy said he's having
See,
fun,
Emmett,
so I
what is
backed
this
off.
thing? And no
There
matter
was a
what
reason you came up here,
him,
Emmett.
it's not going to be good enough for him. So why doesn't he just fucking define the thing?
No, but there is a fair, like, I'm the one who made the prompt. I can define both what I think of the church and what I mean by big C church. I can do that. So
do it and
reading out dictionary definitions.
empty chair reacting to our conversation, bud.
By the way,
Emmett didn't ask the question, so he doesn't need to provide the definition.
Okay.
Yeah, by the way, the church.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Confluence, you missed an R. The church is a little bit different than the church, but it's fine. Just saying.
I don't know if I said that. I'll have to check back. Maybe.
No, check the title of your stream.
Confluence, you made the prompt. Confluence, you made the prompt.
Oh my god, my stream says shut. My stream title says shut. This whole time.
Confluence,
Wait, is that not American slang?
Confluence, you made the prompt, but you can't even stick to it. You can't even stick to the
I'm so confused about what the church is, to be fair.
That was epic.
None of you fucking cucks.
What a way to expose it too. What a way to expose it. That was fucking genius.
It's not our responsibility.
I hate absolutely all of you. No one
Genius.
fucking had the decency to tell me this.
How was I supposed to know we weren't? How was I supposed to know we weren't talking about the church, dude? How the
I fucking hate all
I'm still
of
confused
you.
what the church is, to be
3
fair.
hours.
I thought you said the
fucking tells me that I
church was.
Yeah.
Oh my
In a Boston
god.
accent.
Okay, it's
I wasn't even gonna say anything, but that was
now.
genius, Emmett. Oh my gosh.
The one person to alert me to this, actually, everyone else, all you fucking leftists want to just log
I
me.
can get back on track. So I have the Oxford.
You can't though. You're gonna read more dictionary definitions. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, no, I don't want to hear your limp troll bullshit, Testy. I don't want to hear.
I'm
it.
helping.
Don't wanna hear it. It's tired.
The conversation
It's June.
Listen, we're all leering here.
It's nothing. It's nothing.
I'm giving the people.
Listen, we're leering.
That's not what the people want.
He's totally owning me right now. Okay, so the church in Oxford.
You know, it's limp-wristed.
Just shut up. I just want to be clear that Oxford is the standard for the English language. All right. So it is a building where Christians go to attend services, pray, etc.
Wrist be limp though,
etc.
Right?
They used etc. in a fucking.
They did.
I just want to be completely sure.
It's not a troll
that
if you're not trolling
this
anyone,
building-
right, Testy? A troll is only successful.
I can't
if you're,
believe they used
trolling
etc.
The people
in Oxford
that
Dictionary.
you troll against.
I just want to be completely sure that the argument is this building where Christians go and do services and pray is keeping the people away from God. Okay. And etc. too.
Testy. So when somebody says the Roman Catholic Church, they're talking about a building?
The church.
According to your definition.
Oh, okay, Futoy, you have to understand what I'm doing here, obviously.
No, I do, but I'm
You have
also
to
getting in on
understand,
it.
Testy's like super highbrow, retarded trolling that isn't even funny, and everyone that has a brain understands what he's doing. Yeah, you have to understand that.
Okay, you know
now,
what?
can I give my definitions? Because I'll have
definition.
real conversations. Can I do that?
Yeah, please do.
Okay, I will. Okay, so when I said big church, what I meant by big church. So okay, I'll start by defining what I think as the church. I think the church is the body of believers. That's my personal definition. The people that believe that Christ is Lord. That's what I personally think. I don't think it has to be Orthodox or Catholic or whatever. That's what I think. When I talk about the big church, what I mean by big church is that this is when you make it an organizational thing and you try to cut people off in a systemic way, in a systemic and systematic way.
I'm going to take a
in
nap.
both cases.
Okay, I have a question.
You're trying to let me finish. You're trying to cut people off. You're trying to say this person is not of us, and you have an organizational body. You have some leadership. That's what I mean. So I don't mean in a big church example. I don't mean Orthodox or Catholic, but they both apply. I mean, some Lutherans apply to this as well. So to Anglicans, a bunch of Protestant denominations, any organization that tries to like cuck people in this way, I think they would apply to the big church definition I'm giving.
I'd say that Joel Epstein's got a big church, right?
I mean,
so okay, so the church, the big C church, because apparently that's the way that differentiate things. That means to believe in Jesus Christ, right? It's the people that believe in Jesus Christ.
They believe that Jesus Christ is Lord.
Yeah, that's not in the definition actually.
They believe in Jesus Christ is Lord. Well, they're Christians, right? What does a Christian mean? Is a person that believes in Jesus Christ as God?
I think a Christian is someone that believes that Jesus Christ is Lord.
God.
Yeah. That's, yeah.
And in order to be a Christian, would you need to partake with the energies of God? Would you have to be in some way connected to Jesus Christ?
Absolutely. 10 toes down, brother.
Okay.
10 toes
so
down,
if people, let's go with that first definition, okay? If the people that believe Jesus Christ as God and are partaking within the energies of God, okay, which means they are closer to God, how exactly is that taking people away from from God?
Would you say
they're murdering people?
Are they the elect? Is that what's going on?
They elect? No, I don't believe in election.
Wait, Emma, can you repeat the question?
Yeah. If you by people in the church, you mean those that are, partaking within the energies of God, so they're closer to God. How exactly is that, pulling people away from God?
Define people.
well, no, I feel like you're kind of, I don't know if this is the correct term. I think you're begging the question, but I don't know if that's
the
right thing.
I think you are begging the question. Because you're saying that the church, which is being close to God,
assuming that
is
the
taking them away
people that
from
are
God.
not in the organization, the big C church, that they are not in the church. And I think you can be in the lower C church and still be communing with God. You can still be partaking with the energies of God. And so I think you are actually, like, you're front loading this. You're saying, like, if we know already that people are within the church, then, well, everyone else downstream, then how would we know? But you're pre-begging that. Like, you're assuming that those people are already connected to the divine. And I'm saying that's a supposition.
In order to be part of the church, you need to be able to commune with God, right? Otherwise, you're not part of the church.
Right, but we're talking past each other because I
understand.
I think
I'm not
Protestant can commune with God.
We're going stage by stage. Okay, we're going stage by stage. Let's talk about the one where all you have to do to commune with Jesus Christ is to believe He's God. Okay, so if that is the case, and these people that believe that Jesus Christ is God are communing with God, they are closer to God. How is it possible that the church is taking them away from God?
By doing bad shit.
Yeah, but
I think the problem is that we're conflating the church and the church. The church is the main, is like the bad guys. The church is what the church,
right?
No,
the church uses.
It would be P and not P, right?
It's church all the way down. It's all church.
No, church.
The church uses the church to do the bad bidding.
Wait, everybody.
It's a big church.
Just to be completely sure, that would be a contradiction, right? People that are in that church, that are just communing with God, they believe, body of believers. The fact that they are closer to God, that would be a contradiction, saying that church is putting them away from.
Yes,
from
that's
God,
why I'm
right?
saying that
Does that mean all churches are equal?
That's why I'm saying it's not that.
Well, I don't know what you're asking there. I actually don't know what you're asking.
Well, the body of believers, you said that is a church, right? That is the church, the body of believers, right?
No, the whole thing.
Let him cook. I know. Let him go.
What is okay? I don't. This is why I was asking. What the fuck is the church? You said that the church is the body of believers. So if you say that Jesus Christ is God, you have some kind of connection to the divine. That's your belief system, right, Confluence?
Yes. Yes.
So how is it possible that the church, that church, we're not talking about any other, that church will not be able, okay, to pull you away from God? In fact, it will be pulling you closer to God, right?
Right. Yeah.
So it would be a contradiction to say that church is pulling you away from God, right?
Right.
Now we got definitions.
That's the big C church versus the little C church. That's what I'm trying to communicate.
No, it's big church versus little church.
Because the big C church is sometimes actually not being an actual church, like unironically. It's actually not. That's the thing. So it's not a contradiction because
No, it is a contradiction. We're not talking about any other church. We're talking about the body of believers right now. In that aspect, the question that you're posing is a contradiction,
you're gouging
right?
someone's eyes out and you're flaying them alive. I'm sorry. I would say you're not in the body of believers. You get out of the church.
That's the church.
Wait a second, Confluence.
That's what I would say.
But the forgiveness, Confluence. Who are you? Are you an authority to say who is not part of the church?
Yes. First of all, yes, I am authority.
You are the authority.
Of all, yes. Yeah. Of the church, absolutely get wrecked. Okay.
We all have some sort of authority into understanding what is acceptable in the church.
On the church.
Yeah.
No, the church is like the LGBTQ and shit like that now.
No, don't try to I made the term. I invented the church.
The church is the big C. The church is the big C. Church is.
Wait, let me chime in here a little.
It sounds like hold on. We're just on a one-liner.
So you say, Confluence, that you feel that maybe the church is being a little gatekeepy. They're trying to gatekeep Jesus and God.
Yes, the big C church is gatekeeping.
Okay.
Yes, the Roman Catholics, Orthodox, and some branches of Protestantism, they try to continuously throughout history stamp out mysticism, real experience with God. We saw this when I almost accidentally said a slur when neighbors tried to translate the Bible into English. They tried to stop that. They tried to stop.
Well, why were neighbors even doing that? They shouldn't have been even trying.
They killed these people.
Didn't we teach our neighbors how to read and
from the LBX into German when Big Soda it's Tyndall when Tyndall in English, I think when he did this, but I think it might have been some Protestant. I can't remember reline that, but the point is,
I'll explain it.
A lot of these fucks, when anyone wants to experience God in an otherwise way that is not appreciated by the capital C church, then the church will torture them, kill them, do a bunch of insane fucking stuff that should be abrogated. It should be like anathema.
Some of it was based.
But it's not. No, it's not based. It's not based.
Some of it was based.
I'm sick of you fucking Eastern Orthodox bros. You're gonna call torture based. Fuck all of you. It's not based. It's not based when you torture someone.
I said some.
It's not some.
It was pretty based. What are you talking about?
What's your definition of torture? What's your definition of torture, Confluence? What's your definition of torture?
It's barbarism, and you're all fucking cuck hacks.
Wait. Before we move forward. Wait, Confluence, before we move forward, I have a question for you real quick. You said a moment ago that if a person went on and, let's say, grape somebody, you would absolutely throw him out from the Little C church, right?
I don't think I even talked about
that. You did say that a moment ago, right? You will be like, I judge them, and I will be not allowing that person to be in the church anymore, right?
We talked about having authority. We talked about having some authority.
Was brought up at all?
Yes, it was. We talked about some authority. Like you said, you have at least a little bit of authority.
I don't know. I don't think that example.
I don't remember saying.
He did say that.
You said, you literally said, and you proudly said you could have. You proudly said it. You said it like 3 times.
Maybe he did. I don't know.
I said I have authority. I don't remember the
authority for what? To get to take
the
people,
church.
to
Authority
take people
to
away from the church,
to judge
right?
people.
To kick
Yes,
them.
yes.
Yeah.
I don't remember the grape thing. That's what I'm confused on. I don't remember the grape thing.
Okay, well, no, he's just using it. He's just building on that. Sorry. Yeah, he's using.
I'm using a different example. I'm saying that you said that you would have the capacity to throw somebody off that, for example, graped. Would you agree with that?
Oh, I see. He was putting words in your mouth.
What? No.
He said that
asking a question.
would take away somebody from the church. I'm asking him.
Yes.
Would you do that?
Yes, I would. I would take them away.
Can say it
fuck
again?
those rapists.
Precisely. I'm not trying to like truck you, but like I want to. Can you ask it again? Yes. I want to answer precisely the way you're asking.
So, I'm sure that you said, okay, that if somebody would do something that you consider to be completely immoral, you would take him out from the church. So if somebody, for example, graped, you would be fine by kicking him out from the lowercase church because you have the authority to do that, and that's what I asked you about the authority. You agree with that, right?
No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all.
You don't agree with that?
No, and I
so if a person goes on and
I don't think I said even
that's exactly
the starting point of what you said.
No, Emmett actually steelmaned you pretty good.
What? So wait, I need a pulse check. Is there anybody else?
I don't think Emmett's still man.
Yeah, like what the fuck
even remotely close.
Okay, I'm not still manning anything. I'm asking a question. Okay, so if a person were to do something completely immoral and he still says that he's part of the lower case C church, you would be perfectly okay with him claiming to be a Christian, right?
Yes, I would.
Yes, okay.
Okay, so then we can relate it back to the whole, like, the grand scheme of things. Yes, continue it.
Jesus.
Perfect. So,
no, exactly.
Good night.
So you wouldn't be an authority on the church at all. There would be no authority. Anybody can claim to be just a Christian, and they would be a Christian.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
No, I'm asking. I'm not telling you what you're saying. I'm asking you a question.
Yes. It's all related. Can you not remember what we've been talking about for the last fucking hour?
Voltaire, you did it wrong. Voltaire, everything you've said has been so wrong. Don't even at me, Voltaire. Every single thing in the past hour you've said.
Can we move away from the meta
wrong,
and just answer the question?
To answer the question, I am there. I am going to use my preference to determine as my authority, when something is too far and I will excise someone from my community, that's of course true, right? Like I don't think that's like controversial.
And you will excise them from your community, right?
Yes, but I'm not saying I don't know if they're I'm not like making selfific judgments, but yes, if I was like running a church and someone's like a PDF file and they like fucking did something untoward to like a 3-year-old, they'd be gone, and I don't know if they're like, if they repented and stuff. I still don't want them necessarily back in my church because it's just like a risk thing, and it's like it's a and it's a PR thing.
I would agree. They don't exactly Confluence. I would
in the church.
I agree with you. Confluence is a vibe thing.
We don't want that guy here.
Right,
it's kind of a vibes thing, right?
Peace out, yo.
He could be saved, right?
Later.
That's the thing.
God bless.
Could be.
Later, man.
Yeah, there's no way back from that. There's no repent.
There is a way back from that food toy.
No,
That's
you're
kind of non-Christian food toy.
Okay. In this argument, by the way.
Okay, so awesome.
Okay.
Mr.
Big Brother Little Johnson, reading your name right now.
Hey, you were talking shit about me earlier, all right? I'm just giving
you go ahead.
Don't talk shit about people.
Okay, so I just have one more question. You said that you will excise them for your community. Okay, how much force will you be willing to use to excise them for your community?
Lethal.
As much as is necessary.
No,
not lethal.
As much as necessary, let's fucking go.
As much as necessary. So when the church went on and said, we're going to excise all of these fucking heretics from our communities because they are destroying our communities.
Yeah,
and they did it using as much.
Yeah. No, but
they used as much force as necessary.
Their eyes off. Yeah, that was
much
necessary.
Force as necessary.
No, that was necessary. Yeah, you gotta peel flesh off.
There you go.
You poke their
there you
eyes
go.
out.
You're the same. You're the same. You just don't. You know. You just don't like that part. You would.
Yeah,
you would
you're
have
right.
preferred,
You're absolutely right.
a little bit less force. But you know what? We preferred a little bit more force. So at the end of the day, it's.
You don't think someone like a serial rapist or someone should be flayed? You don't think their eyeball should be?
No, I don't think that's Voltaire. Because
really? You don't think they should be burned at the stake?
Absolutely.
Would you?
I'm not a bloodthirsty lunatic.
Public killing of
bloodthirsty lunatic. So
I'm not bloodthirsty.
I don't agree with the thing you thought.
Bloodthirsty would mean I want to murder all people.
Yeah. So for example,
what the word means. To be
clear. Do you Confluence? Do you think a baby should be put inside of saline solution, get his skin burned, and he literally choked to death?
Yeah, Confluence. Do you think that should happen?
Go through that.
You think that should be a thing that should happen?
Yeah.
No, I don't think that, Emmett. I don't think that.
Okay.
You caught him.
So,
I mean, he does think that. You caught him.
So just to be sure, and the amount of the thing that should happen to the people that does that kind of stuff is a slap on the wrist, and maybe tomorrow you'll be back again in the good graces.
Yeah, that's exactly what Confluence, isn't it? Yeah, dude.
Is that what you believe, Confluence?
Apparently.
It's a question. I'm not asking you. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you believe that or not. You can say no, and
you guys are framing this like he's like Emmett's putting words in his mouth, but he's not. He's asking him a fucking question.
Can we get Vinci in here to own Emmett again?
You're like the retard of the panel. Like
I am literally just asking the question.
And I love you, Voltaire. I love you. I actually really like you. So I don't mean that in a mean way.
Well, I don't take it offensive because you're being drunk and retarded right now, and I know what that's like.
Good. Yeah. Good. Thank you. It's on me back, so I don't feel
because
bad.
Let me tell you something. There's some people on the panel who are from pro-abortion. They think that should be completely justified and should be
Do you think I think that though, Emmett? Do you think I think that though?
I don't.
You were asking
but
me.
you know what?
No,
I don't. I think you would say no. I don't believe that. That's what I think.
For the price
okay,
of one.
based.
That's why I'm saying Emmett's not putting words in your mouth. Emmett's saying it sarcastically. Like,
yeah. The only difference is that these people, that actually believe it, like Testy, that should happen. That should be completely legal. Are crying about somebody losing their fucking eye for being a heretic. If that is the case, I don't care. It's just preference. My preference versus yours. And if that's the case, I will absolutely take your fucking eyes and crucify you if necessary if I gotta save some kids. So fuck you, okay? I don't care.
I'm against you.
Don't care.
Against you, Emmett. I'm also against wait. Oh, I was gonna say bad stuff about testing because I thought he ran.
So
why would you wait
whenever
I've been on the panel for like a fucking hour.
You didn't allow me to finish, but if you wanna come back, come back. I'm happy to talk about abortion with you. Okay.
Why would you?
So let's start with saline solution abortion. Do you think that is a?
Wait.
You think is that your favorite type of abortion? Yeah. Can you please tell me which one is your favorite type of abortion before we move forward?
Why would you be fucking pussy that you wait for the moment for me to leave and then you?
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care about that. I don't even know you were gonna leave.
You knew his answer was gonna be the whole time.
Okay,
you knew he was gonna go back to his one argument. What you say doesn't matter.
My one argument. It's not like I have a bunch of arguments. So
you knew it.
Before we move forward, Johnson, can you please tell me what is your favorite type of abortion?
Kind of a pussy, dude.
Like what is your favorite type of abortion? I just want to know to be sure.
The type where they take the fetus's blood and slide it across somebody's forehead and say Simba.
Shut up, Tyler. Shut up. Okay, okay. I'll allow that. That's actually kind of funny. That's actually I'll allow that. But
which one is your favorite type of abortion, Johnson? Which one is it?
I just came
saline solution is your favorite type.
I just came back to say that you're being kind of a pussy.
I don't give a fuck. You're here. I'm not gonna move away. I didn't know you were gonna leave. I was gonna say exactly the same thing. You were here or not. So whatever the case is, Johnson.
And
can you please tell me which one is your favorite type of abortion?
Emmett, that's not.
Can you please tell me which one is your favorite type?
Emmett, don't do your fucking shit that you do. You had a point.
What are you talking
You had a
about?
point, and it was directed against people like Testy. So say that. Don't say you're fucking.
Yeah, I want to know which one. I want to know which one is the favorite type.
No, shut up with that shit.
Yeah, I want to know which one. I want to know if it's the dismembering kind. Because he came. You guys
it's
come
automatically pointed towards Testy. Like that. How is that automatically Testy fucking coded?
Because I said it. Because I said it. It's fine.
No,
because this is the reason why. Let me explain the correlation.
No,
it's very simple. You come here, and every single one of you, okay?
We had a good discussion. For some reason, Emmett is pivoting to what's your favorite type of abortion.
Yeah, I want to know which one. Because let me explain.
Why
because
not
all of this, I'm explaining.
We were
I am explaining. I'm explaining.
Let him cope.
This is very simple.
Yeah, sure.
Because all these people go on and cry, and they keep on crying.
No,
about,
didn't cry. Come on,
the church burning witches and
let him fucking talk, and then you start interrupting.
Doing a bunch of shit in accordance to you. But they don't care about any of that. They don't give a shit. Not a fucking shit. Because all of the same thing can happen to babies right now, and they're gonna be saying how they must be legal and they should happen. Okay?
Keep fucking talking about nothing. Did I bring up anything to do with the churches and like all the cruelty?
Yeah, you said about. You remember about
for like 5 minutes at a time.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, do you remember that time when you were saying about how they're supposed to murder people?
Oh, that's what I said. I said the church is supposed to murder. Is that
just
a direct
become the penguin already?
You didn't say it? Nobody said that the church murder people? No?
Wait,
okay. My bad. It's just a building that does nothing.
Did I say that?
So you know what it is now.
No, I'm asking.
Did I say anything negative? Like,
you guys didn't know. You guys never say anything negative about the church.
You really wanted to
never say anything negative. My bad.
I wasn't making any argument.
My apologies. I think I misunderstood that you guys are a bunch of atheists that absolutely hate the church.
I'll let you.
I'm sorry. Oh my god.
Please, there was a good question that you had.
I
can't remember what it was.
I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, it's very simple. All of these people don't give a shit about all the things that they care about burning witches because they will do exactly the same thing against babies, and they don't give a fuck. It's that simple.
No, it's bad when you do it, but it's okay when he does.
1 cent of a fuck.
It's a stupid question to ask somebody, but what abortion they prefer. It's a stupid fucking question.
I just want to know which one is the perfect method of abortion.
That's a stupid.
It is a cope.
Wait a second.
What you're doing is you're trying to take the attention from the proper discussion.
If it should be legal, what is the problem with it?
Do you prefer?
Do better, Emmett.
If it should be legal, what is the problem with it?
It's obviously a cope.
If it should be legal, what is the problem with it?
It's obviously a cope. That's the problem with it.
If it should be legal, what is the problem with it?
You're taking the attention from the real discussion.
Do better. Just do better.
Do better.
Okay.
I have an answer.
Do better.
Just do better.
I'll give you an answer, Emmett. I'll give you an answer.
Okay, just do better.
There's a lot of ways to talk about abortion. I've talked with Ryan, a radical coder, who I have a beef with him, but he's a fine person. But I've had beef with him in the past. We've talked. We've had good discussions about abortion. Same with Brandy. Same with Testy.
Yeah. What is the problem if it's supposed to be legal?
No, but asking the question, what type of abortion is your favorite?
Yeah,
yes,
if it's completely fine, wouldn't you have a favorite method?
Can I give a top 5?
That's going.
You can give me a top 5. Tyler actually knows how to respond to the question.
You know that's goy slop.
Baby blender.
In your heart, you know that's goy slop.
Confluence, based on the topic, right? Based on the topic, I would say that, just to bring it back to these days, that the Catholic Church, right, turned me away from their idea of God.
You never tried a baby blender.
Wait, pause. Unrelated. Topanga is asking, "Are you drunk?" I mean, like, I'm like a 5 out of 10. No, I'm
you're
a 5
a 10 out of 10.
So how
Bro,
are you?
If I was a 10 out of 10, I'd be ending stream like 20 minutes
Yeah,
ago.
that's definitely not 10 out of 10. I've been 10 out of 10 before.
It's about an 8.
10 too, and I'm like,
when people tell you I'm fine, they're coping. It's about an 8.
He's able to sit in his chair upright. He's sitting at about a 4.
It's about an 8. It's not a 10. It's about an 8.
Anytime anyone asks that, I'm dead ass. I've said 7. I've said 5. I'm saying 5. That's my radically honest point of view. Honestly, I think I'm a 5. But Topanga is saying, "Confluence, are you drunk?" But Topanga, are you crowning right now? Topanga,
he's in labor.
Everyone, unironically pray for Topanga. I understand I'm intoxicated, but Topanga is giving birth at this moment, or maybe has given birth.
She says, little Poo Toy will probably be here in a couple of hours.
Labor. Oh, a couple hours. Okay, we love you, Topanga. We love you so much. Keep pushing, and I don't know. Is that good advice? Maybe push, maybe, or maybe don't listen to me. Listen to who's ever telling you what to do.
And it's okay if you poop,
Topanga. And I truly hope. I love you, Topanga. I love you. I love Frankie. I hope you guys have a beautiful child. Truly, I hope. I pray. I hope everything goes good. I love you,
the question
so much.
once again is
W baby. Except Tessie wants to abort all the babies. That's what I've heard around the block. He wants to kill them all.
Well, if I was pro-abortion, I would have a favorite type of one. Absolutely, there wouldn't be anything wrong with it. What would be the problem with it? For example, I am very good. I love executions. I have my top 10 when it comes to executions. My first one is the wind one, right? You put them on a tree and then you make them play with it. That's like my favorite kind, and you can do it almost anywhere, and it's very cheap. You use a little bit of rope. So that's like my top. That's like my top 10. That's my top one.
I don't want you to like. Well, I'm curious, but I don't want you to like TOS me. But the winged one, what?
Yeah, they feel they move to the breeze when playing with the tree.
I'm playing with my tree right now, dog.
Oh God! Oh my! You're drunker than you're saying. You know what is the method? You go play with trees.
I know. No, I know the method.
Oh my God! So stop pretending you don't know. And then my second one involves a fire and a pyre and a little bit of bonfire again, right?
I don't know who you're talking about. I obviously understand.
No, I'm saying I'm not saying who. I'm not saying about anything. I'm talking about my favorite methods. So, for example, I have my favorite methods when it comes to execution because I think it's perfectly understandable. It's perfectly fine, and I have a problem with it, and I have a moral problem with it. But when it comes to abortion, for some reason, you're supposed to think it's completely fair and justified, but don't even tell me what is your favorite method? That's too far?
What's your favorite method of killing nuns, Emmett?
I already said it.
It's a toss-up between Method Man and the Crystal Method.
Tessie is not someone who is like, I love abortion. I've talked to Tessie.
I don't care about if he says he loves abortion or not. He wants them legal.
Then you shouldn't ask him what's his favorite method of abortion. You know
does he want it to be legal?
Fucking loser ass.
Does he want it to be legal?
I don't know.
You don't know. You said that you had conversations about it with him.
Yeah,
now you don't know.
I disagree with him on abortion. I think he's cocked on abortion.
Oh, there you go. So you do know.
Two things can be true at once.
Dropping like
his opinion on abortion, I think, is cocked. But for you to be asking, what is your favorite method?
Yeah, what is the problem with that?
That's also cocked.
Why?
Because there's necessary evils that everyone accepts in society, and that's one of them. Another one.
Oh yeah, well, there's necessary evils
when it comes to the church. what's your favorite way to draft? Hold on, Emmett. Have you been ranting a lot? Hold on. You've been ranting a lot. What's your favorite way to draft 18-year-olds to go fight overseas and die for their country?
Oh, my favorite one is through propaganda. So you make them watch movies that put up the United States and the military as the coolest shit that you can do with your life. And then you propagandize them so that when they're 18, one of the options that they want to do is go fly a jet for the American people. Yes. That's my favorite kind.
Now, why do you
realize how I don't have a problem? You see, I don't have a problem with people joining the military.
Because you want to get to the next step. You're baiting the next step, which is waiting for someone to say that's immoral, and you say your morals are founded on preference, and go back to that same argument. That's your comfort zone.
Well, I'm just asking you.
That's what I said.
If that is the question, because that's what people say. Is their argument? Is not mine anyway. If that is the case, and it's just preference based, can you please tell me what is your favorite kind of abortion?
You're giving your tactics away when you repeatedly do your
I'm not going to answer that argument because we're going to have a one-on-one debate. We're going to have a one-on-one debate about that argument on the Confluence channel. Whenever Confluence is in as drunk as he is.
Confluence, when can you moderate debate between... Hey, Confluence.
See, that's how you know he's drunk, because my leg weighs more than his entire skinny little body.
He's Tyler, literally actually fuck you in a gay way, not in a normal way. I'll actually fuck you in a gay way, in an incredibly gay way, And you're my sim pass, so it's actually not gay. It's actually not gay.
Hey, Confluence, listen to my words for a second. When can you moderate a debate between me and Tyler about
tomorrow.
About preferences.
Not tomorrow, because I'm on the judge on the horseradishes panel, because I'm like super goated and super like unbiased and shit and whatever.
Sunday night. Oh,
Sunday, Monday, not Tuesday, because that's trivia. Wednesday, Thursday, not Friday, because that's conspiracy theories. So and not Saturday, because that's me ripping Testy's balls literally out of his fucking body in a literal way and a metaphysical way.
But so Sunday is poetic. Sunday's poetic. Sunday.
Now, what do you want it?
So out of those days, I think I gave a
define want.
All those
define
days.
Want. Define want.
I was kind of playing Factorio when not listening. When is Thursday next week good?
It's
yes,
Thursday.
It is.
Yeah, it is good.
Sure, yeah.
All right, club's going up on a Thursday.
No, let's go.
That's ages away. That's a long way away.
What are you debating on? What are you debating on?
I'll tell you in a second, but we're gonna need designated talking times where we can't talk over each other at least a couple of times.
You can pause Factorio, you fucking Destiny copycat, little bitch ass.
Nobody said I can't. I was saying I need to discuss that criteria first.
He's just scoping about the debate.
That sounds like cope, Tyler.
Because
it's not cope. It's not
is one that does not allow others to finish sentences.
Sometimes. Exactly.
I do allow them to finish sentences.
Hey, there's no problem.
90% of the time I ask them, is the color blue, blue? And they're like, well, the color red is different from the blue in a way. Yeah, but I'm asking if this is blue. Can you answer that?
Hold on.
But green, we have a lot of different ways of perceiving green.
When did you stop beating your wife?
Can you please tell me about
No, that's your tactic,
green?
Emmett. You can't
stop beating your wife when she divorced me. So,
Emmett, you can't use that because that's a tactic you use. It's not real. You're not really asking. Explain what the church is. It's a tactic. So no, you can't cross-talk with your tactics while he's giving his argument. That's all he wants. He wants some ground rules to say, you talk, then he talks, then you talk.
You can cope all you want, okay? If you want to cope,
yes, okay.
You have an opening statement, you have a closing statement. If you want to do a time debate, fine. We can do a time debate. I don't care.
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be all time.
just
no,
gay.
just a little bit.
Now it's only when you want it timed.
Yeah, like I wasn't asking for the
when
whole
you want it timed.
No, I mean,
it's gonna be timed when I want it, and when I don't want it, it's not gonna be timed.
You asked for you're just making shit up. I was asking for a small ask of a couple of times. That's it. I'm not saying we can't do like a majority of it as just open cross. I just want a couple of time speaking events, opener, closer, and maybe like maybe 2-3 minutes, one to do cross and then one to kind of like sum up our arguments, let's say halfway through.
Sure. That's fine. That's fine. That's valid.
Yeah, and then the rest is so good.
Sounds fair to me.
Come on, man. That's what we do at the DMZ. You participate in it.
10 minutes. Fuck that goy slop. I'm not doing that. But yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you should have openers. You should have cross. And you can have some time in the middle. Yeah, that's fine. But I'm not doing like a 20 minutes. That's stupid.
Yeah, no,
2 minutes.
No, then the rest can be cross.
I'm not
That's
fucking Kyla. I'm not Kyla coded.
That's 80% cross.
No, the reason Tyler's doing it is because Emmett tends to speak over you when you're trying to speak.
And Futoy knows because he also speaks
That's why
over
I'm
you
the
when you try to
moderator. I moderate sometimes.
That's how I know.
Only when you're dumb.
But yeah, no, it's all Israel's fault.
Oh
no, it's not Israel's fault. It's Israel's destiny.
Ah, yeah, they were.
It was promised 3,000 years ago. Okay,
they were granted genocidal 3,000 years.
How do you know destiny if you don't know what destiny is?
He's a streamer that likes to put butt plugs up his ass.
Rip your ovaries out of your body. Okay, to be very clear.
I think Confluence is delving into a 6 in terms of his current drinking status.
Don't even Tyler. I don't know what you even have in terms of gametes, but whatever your gametes are, I'll rip them out as well. I suppose.
Confluence. I feel left out.
For the love of the game, I'll rip your
gametes. You've never threatened to rip my balls off. I feel left out, man. What's going on?
Yeah, you know. Yeah, you have to like kind of like make me like ornery enough to. Yeah, you have to earn it. Like Tyler's earned it. Sarcastic Saint, Rage Page, Less Chief. Yeah, you haven't really earned it, Futoy. You know, I'm sorry.
You're drunk and you drink too much.
Yeah, that's like limp wristed. Yeah, it doesn't get the dopamine going. You have to get my like blood boiling. You know what I mean? Like Testy does. Testy gets my blood boiling. Keelan gets my blood boiling. You know, but not
you.
You
already keep it at like a 7, so it's hard for you to do a shock value thing, like go from like a 3 to an 8 because you're already at a 7 at all times. You know,
that's it could be. Yeah, I think it's like a comparison thing.
Well, section theory is Futoy. He can't rip off something that doesn't exist.
That could also be true. Yeah. Yeah, Rage says I get his blood hard. That may or may not be true, Rage. That may or may not be true. That's an open question, okay? An open question.
Maybe so, Let's Chief. Maybe so.
You know, it's kind of mean, but Let's Chief saying congratulating or thanking Section 230 for making it so no one else is the dumbest person in the Discord was very funny in a very cruel way, and I felt bad that I laughed. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I'm constantly lost and bewildered. That's not a cope at all. Anyway, like I was saying, the Roman Catholic Church pushed me away from their image of God.
Yeah, I agree with you because they are in heresy.
They're crazy, aren't they? Like, some of the shit is crazy. They changed what God said. What the fuck?
Well,
that was the worst.
They changed the Nicene Creed, so that's bad enough on its own.
Yeah. Because they said that babies who die before their christening don't go to heaven or hell, they go to purgatory. And then they changed it? What? You can just change the word of God whenever you like? You can claim something the word of God, and then you can change it later. What?
I would just claim ignorance. I don't know where they go or if they go anywhere. We don't know what happens to them.
I'm all for it.
Well, I know what happens to you if you allow it to happen.
The Bible needs a modern day update. I think we should get the gospel of that guy. I can't remember the one that went to India, and they talk about like transgenders going to heaven.
About India.
Isn't it the Church of India?
To tell you about what?
No.
Oh, God,
the Catholic Church of India. It has one of the apostles has like the gospel of somebody, and they teach it in the Indian church. We talked about it on here. That's how I don't remember which one it was.
Yeah, I think I've heard something like that. Like Jesus went to India and became a guru. I think I've heard something like that. Yeah, and then went back to.
Two separate things going on. One is Thomas, the apostle, did go to India, and the Gospel of Thomas is a go-to text that a lot of Christians, well, most Christians, disavow. I personally love it. I think it's a go-to text that I should read. The separate thing is that Jesus didn't actually die. That's like a Islam claim, and it's a different.
Yeah, even Let Sheep has heard it. Look, Let Sheep has heard there was a book called Jesus Lived in India. Yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Muhammad coded. Okay.
That's where he got all his wisdom from.
I mean, it's going to be weird for him to get his wisdom from there, considering that he couldn't read.
I didn't. He could have been told it, taught it.
True.
Doesn't have to read. It's not the only way to get knowledge.
I didn't know Indians couldn't read.
Some Indians can't. Most can't. They're retarded.
Oh, come on, Emmett.
They're generally a pretty successful group of people inside the United States.
Yeah, I mean,
because most of the people that migrate are the ones in the top of the
Emmett, before the English raped their country, they were very, very had a very high culture. Yeah, they had some bad things like the class system and all that nonsense, but they were very well established, rich, loads of culture, and a wonderful country. And then
I love countries that have like class systems in which the bottom 90% of the people are considered to be pretty much chattel slavery.
Which country is perfect? Which country is
Justice Emmett.
I enjoy. You know what? Perfect? I love it when people like you are telling me about the moral wrongs of the church.
Oh, you're back to preferences. Social justice.
Country.
I am.
Tell me, answer the question.
I'm a radical preferencist. Don't give a shit when it comes to that.
Which country?
Okay, the moral indignation out of people and the nationality is just funny to me.
Answer the question, Emmett. Stop avoiding the question. Which country is perfect? Which country has done no wrong? Which one?
America.
America. Invading countries for oil. That's okay.
That never happened.
That's perfectly understandable too. Yeah, it's perfectly
right.
It's my preferences.
So there you go.
My preference say that everything they do is absolutely amazing and based.
Nobody said that.
I said that. What the fuck are you doing? Get on the fucking train. I'm saying
not because of preferences, because of Western.
Because my
Christian
preferences.
Values, the Western values that are rooted in Christianity that we do somewhat share the end goal with. But I don't want to give away much more.
I don't know. I think it was a good thing, but the American interference, I guess, with South America, with communism in South America, I think it was a good thing. But a lot of people don't tend to like the CIA.
Fuck them.
You guys, like, means nothing. Wonder what system I have to care.
You fall asleep?
Confidence is drunk.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm ordering Uber Eats. I'm listening to you guys, but I'm like
quite literally drunk. He can barely think, and you're like pretending that he's here.
I'm just like my mind is like I'm trying to make like a fucking vegan option. It's hard on Uber Eats because everything is like meat coated, and it's like a struggle.
He's at a 7 right now. He's at a 7.
I'm at a 6, Tyler. I'm at a fucking 6.
I'm trying to order this bullshit from the computer, and I don't even know. It's like a vegan thing that everything's so meat coated, and it's like, so you don't understand. It's a problem. It's a struggle.
I will actually rip your balls off. Okay, in real life.
I apologize, Confluence, because you're actually coming to my house at some point, so I don't want you to say
and
that.
I'm gonna rip them balls
No,
off.
I don't want
in real time.
no.
Yeah, it's
No,
gonna
we're
happen.
not doing
it
this.
doesn't matter. I don't care if you want it. In fact, if you don't want it, that makes me want it more.
What exactly are you saying, Confluence? Because you're fucking slurring, okay, like a slur machine.
I think you know the actual threats I'm making, Emmett. I think you know.
It's a 7 though.
It's a 6. It's a fucking soft 6. Okay.
It's an 8. It's a soft 8.
An 8? Bro, if I was 8, I would not be on panel right now. It's a fucking... Maybe it's a 7. A soft 7.
Hey, section.
Maybe a soft 7. Maybe.
Okay,
You're
he's
muted.
going. Hey, section.
I know I was muted. Good to see you guys. Confluence, it's a sign that you need to stop being a fucking vegan. That's why everything is meat coated, because we're supposed to eat meat.
Yeah, why are you not eating meat? You already have enough handicaps in your life. You already have enough handicaps in your life. You can.
You know,
eat a
humans
little
are
bit of meat, it's
omnivores, right?
Yeah, humans can have the
we're
teeth
meant
to
to
eat
eat
everything. We have the teeth to eat all sorts of food.
Yeah,
and
no
the digestive
kidding. Yeah,
system for it and everything.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
dicks to rape with, but I don't want to rape anybody.
That's not what they're for.
So,
That's not what they're for.
Yeah, it's not what they're for.
but
And actually,
That's a matter of opinion.
Didn't you just say? Didn't you just say you were going to flip someone earlier? In a gay way, didn't you say? And they didn't want it, but you said you're doing it anyway. I'm pretty sure that's correct.
That was never stated.
It was. He said in a gay way. He emphasized, doubled down, and said in a gay way.
Yeah, he said not in a normal way.
Yeah, but where was the denial? Nobody ever said no, thank you.
I mean, I think they did, but I could be wrong about that.
Oh, I think Tyler's point is it's not rape if both are into
But
it.
consent is something that you have to say, isn't it?
No, that's like a leftist thing. You want me to sign a fucking
you're so
form
woke
too?
Section.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of
I
leftist
love that you're woke.
topics
section.
on the panel,
You're so
so-
woke. I love that.
I just figured I was speaking your language.
Let me get a consent form for you. All right.
Woke.
I just figured I would speak your language.
No, I'd love
the
to
left that wants those consent forms and all that shit.
For you. I think that's great. I love that.
Yeah, with your veggie burger out. That's great for you.
Is that your kid calling to you, section? Is that your kid in the background?
Is it an
I hear
ethical
someone's
reason?
kid.
Yeah, he's going to the bathroom. So I'm just making sure he didn't fall in.
Is it an ethical reason, Confluence, that you're?
It is. Well, yeah, of course. Otherwise
So
I'd be
would you? So do you like the taste of meat though?
Yeah, I fucking love the taste.
So would you eat lab-grown meat?
Yes, absolutely. 10 toes down.
Yeah, I agree.
Why don't you just become Jewish coded and just eat what is it called? The stupid thing they eat.
Manna?
The meat. The kind of food.
You mean kosher?
Kosher, yes. So they're supposed to take care of the animals specifically, so that they don't feel any kind of remorse. So if you're like wondering about the kind of life that the animal has, I mean, you can just pay extra for the kosher stamp, and you can eat meat. If it's just an ethical kind of person.
The animal is still dying, I guess, right? It's still feeling.
Yeah, but they're
fear
supposed
and
to
pain
be. They're supposed to be like taking measures so that they don't suffer and stuff like that.
Yeah, you just
And their
reminded
life
me
is
of a
supposed to
question
be-
actually.
Still suffering, right?
No,
It's all coke. They still slice them.
No, I know that they still slice. I'm just letting you. Like, if you have a problem with that,
In the
it's like,
biblical times when they sacrificed animals, did they eat them or did they just sacrifice them and leave them there?
They
eat them. They didn't eat them. They sacrificed them, and then they burned most of the good stuff.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Damn.
If I remember correctly, isn't it like the all the negatives and the sins and stuff passed into the animal that you were sacrificing, and that's why you were doing it? So to eat it afterwards would actually have just put it right back in you.
Okay.
I'll put it right back in you.
Well,
yeah, no.
Well, yeah, I guess
I think Confluence is drunk enough for that.
People would have thought about doing sins if they had to give up a goat every fucking time. They'd be like, I've only got 2 goats left. Fuck. I'm not going to sin. Smart.
Yeah, consequences usually help keep people in line.
Yeah, I find that a big issue these days. Is people just don't see consequences for their actions.
Yeah, the further we stray away from God, the more people don't see consequences for their actions, and they degenerate further. Yeah, pretty interesting.
Well, Section, I don't see God like that, but I still care about consequences. Even if there was no God, I'd still care about consequences.
Sure, but you probably live in a country that was strongly influenced by the culture that does believe in God.
Yeah, but
that's where those morals came from.
No, really, no. I get your point, but no, absolutely not. Nothing to do with God whatsoever, or religion, or any of that.
Not for you personally, but your country as a whole, yeah. I would imagine so.
Okay, country as a whole, I can't speak for everybody, but I can only speak for myself.
You grew up in a community, and even if you didn't know that they were teaching you it because of God, their foundation was built upon that belief because of God.
I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that.
Shit.
You don't have to buy it.
Wait,
it's just the person I am. It's just who I am.
Okay.
There's some influence, but not that.
So, Futo, I have a question. Why do you care about God?
I don't. I don't care about God.
Okay, perfect. Why do you care about consequences?
Because that's important. That's why consequences are important.
I know my preference. Boom! Roasted!
Oh, there we go. It's coming.
Get fucking wrecked.
Well, I don't...
Tell him, Emmett. Tell him your preferences.
I'm not. Did I put it in his mouth? I literally was asking.
That's not all you're gonna put in his mouth.
You tell us.
What is it that you didn't put in my mouth? I answered you.
I didn't put it in his mouth. I just want to know.
Yeah, exactly.
You want it in your mouth.
I answered you honestly.
You want it in your mouth.
Put it in his mouth.
I don't think. I don't think
nope.
God depends on what I think of him.
What I think of who?
Futoy, I watched a nice documentary on Al Jazeera the other day about the troubles in Ireland. Are you I think it's pronounced Feinstein. Are you a member?
What?
Or is it Sign Fine?
I don't know what Sinn Féin.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Are you that?
No.
So you were a coward then?
No, definitely not a coward. Definitely not a coward. No, you see, you're talking about something that you have very little understanding about. So
yeah, that's why I went straight to the source. We got a real Irishman on here.
Al Qaeda, or whatever it's called.
Real Irishmen believe in God for
Al Qaeda.
Al Qaeda is the source of Irish conflicts. I can break it down for you, but I'm not sure if everybody else is interested in it.
Well, no, it's just
I'm interested. Break it down for us, Futoy. Break it down for us.
All right. So about 400 years ago, all right, England invaded Ireland and took it all over, the whole lot, right? And a lot of English Protestants came over to Ireland and settled. Then in 1916, there was a rising. It was called the Easter Rising, where an Irish Republican army basically declared war on England to free Ireland. Then they came to an agreement and they said, look, there's going to be too much bloodshed. What we'll do is we will retreat from Ireland, but we want 6 counties, right? Because we're not defeated, but we want 6 counties. We're just trying to stop bloodshed. And the south of Ireland said, what counties do you want? They said they want the 6 counties in the north. The southern Ireland said, okay, you can have them. Peace, it's over. It's done deal, it's over, right? The Catholics in these 6 counties were treated rather badly by the English Protestants who were there, right? So, and they said, we don't want to be part of England. This is our home. You gave away our home to England. They just don't understand that it had to happen, right? Then, and that's where the troubles came. That's where the English and Irish, the Protestant Catholic thing, because Ireland was a Catholic country, England was a Protestant country. So that's where that conflict came into it, right? Now, when you come up to like the 70s, where there was the IRA, the Irish Republican Army, the ones who go around bombing everybody and stuff. Now, my family was Catholic and was from that area in Northern Ireland, right, from the Troubles. But I don't personally agree with what the IRA of the 1970s, 60s, 70s, 80s did, because they bombed civilian targets, right? And I was like, the fight was 400 years ago. It's over. We lost that fight. So to bomb and kill civilian people in the 70s, I don't find it right. So that's why I'm against it. Right? Sinn Féin are the political wing of that IRA. Right? So the IRA were the some would call terrorists, some would call freedom fighters. It depends what side of the border you're on. But Sinn Féin were the political side of that. So Sinn Féin are still around today as the opposition to the government in the south and in the north. One day they will get into power, I guess.
So it sounds to me like you just gave up your heritage and don't believe in God anymore, and you're rationalizing it. And that's why you haven't picked a side, because you're a coward and you're running away from your heritage.
Well, hey, you can believe what you want, but the thing is, I don't agree with the murder of innocent people, and I don't.
They're a bunch of dirty communists. Fuck them. You made the right choice.
Yeah, so, but the thing is, you see, I want to be fair to both. Yeah, they are the Irish Catholics. They're Irish, of course. They're Irish, but the Protestants, the Protestant people who are there today in Northern Ireland, they go back generations, to the 400 years back. So they've grown up in that place generationally. So they have a claim to it, as maybe not as much as the Irish Catholics, because they've always been there. But after 400 years, they have a little bit of a say. So I agree that they should share it. And these days, they're becoming together over this migrant issue. Is bringing them together more than anything. So.
Yeah, interesting fact, Futoy. So I'm descended from the Protestant Irish from Northern Ireland. They came there before they came to the States. So I know what you're talking about. That's my heritage. But on a more related note, Al Jazeera puts that out as part of their propaganda, because it's very closely related to what the Jews are doing to Hamas right now. With their oppression, and so
fuck off.
It's related to the colonialism that's inherent in Western society and how it causes a degradation in the existing culture.
Yeah, I'm against there's a lot of Irish who support what do you call them, Palestine and all that.
Yeah, but I mean, y'all are both victims of colonial oppression, right?
Yeah, but I don't agree with it. They changed the park. There was a park here called after the president of Israel. What's his name? Netanyahu or something? What's his name?
Benjamin Netanyahu?
Yeah. So there was a park here named after him, and they changed it. Like, what the fuck? And also, they didn't want Israel to join in some sport. I think it might have been the football, the World Cup. But what have the football players got to do with the conflict? They're just people like everybody else. Like,
Rare-faced Futoy. Rare-faced Futoy W.
Yeah, if you think about it,
the United States wouldn't let Iran's players in.
Futoy, if you think about
it. Still a W.
If you think about it, Futoy, the Irish are just like the Palestinians of Europe.
No, not really. I don't think so. The Palestinians haven't always been in Palestine. Palestine is 75 years old or something. Like, what the fuck? That whole area was Jewish thousands of years ago.
I think Palestine, was it Palestine in the Bible? Didn't people live there?
No.
I thought that was where Jesus was born. Wasn't he born in a manger in Palestine?
No, in
I distinctly remember that in my perusing of the Bible.
His name is Jesus of Nazareth.
Yeah, see? Nazareth is one of the counties in Palestine. So you got my backboard.
He was born in Bethlehem, right? If he existed. He was born in Bethlehem.
Well, see, the modern-day borders are more of a geopolitical matter than an actual traditional heritage to Israel. They would love to have all that land back, and they tried a few times, but now they're just giving up.
Yeah.
I think America should just go over there and take all the land. Then they can all stop fighting.
We can't take the land though because we're
Sure we can.
No, we can't.
We're stronger than all of them combined. We could take it if we wanted to.
We're really not.
The section is
Yeah, we
crappy.
really
It's
are.
all it is really like stone and sand. You know, it's really bad. But the
Yeah,
Jewish,
but they have resources
Jewish
there that
people,
we could harvest.
the
for sure.
Israelis are doing a lot of terraforming, right? And I watched a documentary on how they're actually putting water back into the desert. Like it's incredible what they're doing. They're bringing back a lot of plant life. They're terraforming the country and making it good. You know, the Palestinians are throwing stones. That's basically all they do. Is stand there all day throwing stones at the Jewish people for some reason.
Yeah. For some reason.
Yeah. Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah. If only you had God, Futoy, then you would understand.
I do have God. I very much have God. I just don't have religion.
I do believe Judeo-Christian values is something that's repeated by a large part of the religious people in the country.
Judeo-Christian isn't a thing, though. That's just a modern construct that was basically propaganda to support the Jewish state.
I think that you're
Yeah, I agree with that. They literally deny our Christ, so that's not on our team.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I like the atheist Christian values, because they're just as tangible as the Judeo-Christian values.
Wait, atheist Christian? So they don't believe in God, but they believe in Jesus.
Yeah, it makes as much sense as Judeo-Christian.
It's
that's the point.
It's more of
There's
a
no such
cultural
thing.
idea.
Yeah, no, I do believe in God. I just don't believe in religion. For me, for you guys, or for anybody else, hey, you do you. But for me, I don't like religion.
You could always join the religion of worshiping Marilyn as your god.
Or I could not care about religion whatsoever.
It's a fap-worthy religion.
I don't need religion. I really don't need it. Don't want it. Don't need it. Don't care. Oh, but Anson is not a rare based. Anson's just based.
Why is Confluence typing that in chat and just instead of saying it on panel?
Because he's
too drunk to talk. I could say no. I can talk.
drunk.
I can fucking talk. Fuck you, Section. I'll rip your balls. I'll rip all of your balls off.
yeah,
To be very clear.
Damn it! Why'd you point it out?
I'm sorry, Futoy. You say a lot of stuff, and it's sometimes based, but oftentimes not.
Almost never.
But with Anson, it's a more common Anson-based experience, I suppose.
Everybody has an opinion.
Clock.
You can have your opinion.
Clock can be right.
Exactly, Futoy. Yeah, some people have opinions, and sometimes those opinions are oftentimes incredibly more often than not wrong. Right? That's fine.
And you're the judge, right? You God made you judge of these things.
He actually did, unironically. Yeah, he actually did.
No dead air.
The Uber Eats is on its way. Don't even at me like that, Dusty. The Uber Eats is on its way. I got pizza, and yes, I wanted so bad. They had a 2-for-1 pepperoni special, and I paid more money. I feel like I don't like this whole vegetarian thing because I'm spending more money because I could have got a 2-for-1 fucking pepperoni thing, and I'm like, well, no, I can't do that. Can't do that. I gotta like spend more money to get mushrooms, which I like mushrooms, but I don't want to spend more money for mushrooms. It's fucking retarded.
Eating vegetarian
spending more money.
Don't be gay, Confluence. Eat meat.
I'm not trying to. I used to eat. I still eat fish. It's just this is like a recent thing I'm going through right now. I mean, yeah, mushrooms good as fuck. Mushrooms are, but I just don't want to. I don't want to pay extra for mushrooms.
You'll turn into Steel Man if you eat too many mushrooms.
Yeah. Well, okay. It's a rare section and less chief agreement. Yeah, Steelman code. It is Steelman coded.
You always talk shit from the shadows.
I'm not trying. I'm trying to be like just like I don't know, just like normal coded or whatever, and just like my true self and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Literally gay.
Not literally.
Confluence. Why is it okay to eat fish but not cow? What's the difference?
Because fish literally don't have feelings. They actually don't have feelings. Oh, a test.
How do you know that?
Super chat.
How can you confirm
Let's
that?
fucking go. Let me see if I
Section, didn't Jesus hand out fish?
Wait, he's reading the super chat. Hold on.
I love that section does this, but in this particular super chat, I don't really want to read it, but I suppose I will. Maybe not eating meat is why you've been craving dick lately. You're in withdrawal. Fuck you, Testy. Fuck you.
Hey, I mean, soy products raise your estrogen. That's true.
Yeah,
I ain't no soy. Thank you, section. Yeah, you would. You fucking would. Thank you for the $5, but Testy, you just wait till next week when you can all see it live. Testy getting his balls ripped out in vivo. Okay, it'll happen.
You know, Confluence, isn't it kind of pathetic that the Indian is mocking you for not eating cow?
It is a bit, but he's a bad Indian. So you can say I'm like a bad white boy or whatever. That's fine. Then we're on equal playing fields. But, you know, it's same.
So, yeah, anyway, I mean, have you seen Finding Nemo? I mean, clearly they have feelings.
Fish. Have you ever listened?
Fish are friends, not food. Hello?
Have you heard of a little band, an unknown band called Nirvana, Section 230? Have you heard of Nirvana?
Anyone who hasn't should probably unalive themselves in Minecraft.
Okay, based. And do you understand, right, that I can't remember the song right now. I can't remember the song. Something in the way. I think, pretty sure. They say it's okay to eat fish because they don't have any feelings. You understand that's a empirically correct fact.
Yeah, but I don't
because Nirvana said it.
No, yeah,
they never saw Finding Nemo and they just were unaware.
Fallacy, bro. Fallacy. I'm not talking about who said it. I'm saying is it
you're appealing to authority.
Of course they feel pain. Of course they do. They have to. It's part of a living creature.
Something in the way. I'm saying, is that not true?
No, because fish have to feel pain, or else it's a mechanism to keep yourself safe.
They have no susception is not the same.
I don't believe that.
The experiential feeling of pain.
So why do they struggle to get off the hook? Why do they struggle to get off the hook? Why don't they just accept it? Because it doesn't hurt. It's fine. It don't hurt. Just reel me in.
Nociception is not the qualitative experience of pain. Brandon, get up here. Brandon, you eat fucking scallops, and I know you're in the chat because I fucking see you. Brandon is so dumb that he would eat fucking eggs. What a fucking cuck loser. Doesn't even eat eggs. Because that's crazy.
Because fish are retarded.
Fucking scallop. But Brandon, explain why. Whatever Futoy asked. Join the panel. Explain what Futoy asked.
why eat fish but not chicken? Chicken are just as stupid.
No. Chickens feel pain. They actually have
Fish feel pain.
Yes,
no,
of
they
course
have
they
no
feel pain.
perception. They have
They
no
do.
perception. They have no
They
quality
react to
of
pain
the
stimuli.
pain. Yes, thank you, Section. That's what no perception is. They react to pain stimuli. That's not the same as a qualitative experience of the pain.
How do
That's
you know
what I
that a
care
chicken's
about.
having a qualitative experience then?
Yeah, they're just
or a
as
cow for that
stupid.
matter.
Well, because
Or yourself.
we have like an earthworm. You can poke an earthworm, it'll react to that. That's nociception. But I don't know if I would say an earthworm has an experience of pain. I don't know if I'm actually harming an earthworm if I step on it. But a chicken, I think from what we know of its brain state, we do have enough knowledge to think that it's possible that the chicken is actually experiencing some level of pain.
Well, I didn't ask about possibilities. It's possible that every creature could feel pain. We don't actually know without being able to have a way to verify it 100%.
Yeah, but that's stupid. I don't section.
You're saying my best guess is this or that. Exactly. Yeah. How do you know I'm experiencing pain? So maybe I'm the same as a fish, and people can eat me.
Exactly. My best guess from the data I've read is that fish cannot experience pain in a qualitative sense, and I think chickens can. That's my best guess. Otherwise, I'd be eating you, Station,
I don't think so.
No, don't. Let's not argue with him because if we convince him, he'll starve to death.
I don't think so.
No, don't tell him that because if you convince him, he'll starve to death.
Brandon is fucking running. You think you know a vegan. You think you know vegans, and they're like, oh, I got all like stuff. I can argue anyone, and then you ask them for help. You ask them for help sincerely, and they're like, oh, you know what? I'm busy. I have real life obligations. I have a fiance, and all these lies, all this bullshit, and I just don't tolerate it.
In fairness, Brandon isn't running because vegans don't have enough energy to get into a full sprint.
That's true. Actually, Brandon's crawling his way away from the computer right
vegan
now.
bodybuilders.
He's crawling away. It's like I can't handle it.
They're vegan champion bodybuilders.
I'll crash out on you if you join the panel, Brandon. You don't even want to see. You can't even fathom crash out fluids. You actually can't fathom him.
But I can, and I'm annoyed.
He just doesn't get enough. I feel bad.
You can, Emmett. You can fathom crash out fluids.
He doesn't get enough protein in his diet. That's all. He just can't. He doesn't have the energy to come.
He's
up
just
right now.
he's just annoyed because he can't eat.
Confirmed by Brandon.
Because stupid. Anyway, I gotta go. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.
See you later. Confluence, you read out a poem there the other night, so I'm going to go too, but I'd like to read out a poem myself, if I may, before I go. A short one. Do I have a yay or an A?
Why are you acting like Kurt? Just do it.
Go ahead.
All right. Hi diddle diddle, the cat did a piddle all over the bathroom mat. The little dog laughed to see such fun that he piddled all over the cat. Author unknown. Thank you very much. I'm out.
Futoy. Wait, Futoy.
Worst
Yeah.
fucking
I got a poem
ever.
for you
That's
too.
actually the worst fucking poem.
I can come back with this one. I got a
I read a
poem for you,
real
Futoy.
poem last time,
Wait,
by
yeah.
the way.
This one's really good. Roses are red, violets are blue. Khan is gay, and you are too.
See, this is what I mean. You left this, which all of you are actually leftist fucks. All of you. You don't even know real poetry if it fucking jizzed in your face. You actually don't even know.
Hold up. I still haven't gone yet.
Go ahead, Tyler. Read a good poem. An actual good poem.
There once was a man who cut grass. His balls were made of fine brass. In stormy weather, they clung together, and sparks blew out of his ass.
Whoa.
The aristocrat. See, told you.
Old Mother Hubbard went to her cupboard. Wait, Confluence. Old Mother Hubbard went to her cupboard to give her dog Rover a bone. When she bent over, Rover took over and gave her a bone of his own.
Yeah.
Andrew Dice Clay, thank you very much. I'm outie. Good night, guys.
Yeah, take that, Zionist.
Y'all don't even know real poetry. That's fine.
No, I'm hetero.
That's not it's not even a thing, Tyler. But
yeah. Playing tennis is totally straight, dude. Yeah. Tell me more.
No, tennis is ultra gay. I agree. Tennis is like super gay. See, I'm not an insane person, Tyler. I'm not an insane person, okay?
First, I decorated my house, and I got my nails done and played tennis, and then we did some poetry. Curled up next to a fucking Lifetime movie and watched a Lifetime movie with some vanilla ice cream. Those things all go together.
Yeah, I hate all of your poems. I'm gonna read another poem. Okay? That's what I'm gonna do. And, you know, everyone could judge my little poem, okay? But it is what it is. Wait, this is too long of a poem. Never mind. Let me find another one. This is I can't bore y'all to death, okay? Let me find a poem that's not like insanely long. How long is this poem? Okay. There we go. Oh, it's long enough. Okay, and then we'll end on this note. Right. First, are you our sort of a person? Do you wear a glass eye, false teeth, or a crutch? A brace or a hook? Rubber breasts or rubber crotch? Stitches to show something's missing. No? Then how can you give a thing? Stop crying, open your hand. Empty. Here is a hand to fill it and willing to bring teacups and roll away headaches and do whatever you tell it. Will you marry it? It is guaranteed. The thumb, shut your eyes at the end. The dissolve of sorrow. We make new socks from the salt. I notice you are stark naked. How about this suit? Black and stiff, but not a bad fit. Will you marry it? It is a waterproof, shatterproof proof against fire and bombs through the roof. Believe me, they'll bury you in it. Now your head, excuse me, is empty. I have the ticket for that. Come here, sweetie, out of the closet. Well, what do you think of that? Naked as paper to start. But in 25 years, she'll be silver. In 50, gold, a living doll everywhere you look. It can sew, it can cook, it can talk. It works. There's nothing wrong with it. You have a hole, it's a poultice. You have an eye, it's an image. My boy, it's your last resort. Will you marry it? Marry it? Marry it. With that, I bid you adieu.
Gay!
Sevens, God bless the panelists. Blah, 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 blah. We'll be back tomorrow night. Actually, I'm judging horses panel tomorrow night, but I'll still be live. And everyone tune in. Blah, 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 blah,
like and subscribe.